Right, well, at least I am fully stocked up on Archon Loaf.
Can you please stop reminding me of its
Deny.
existence?
Reminding
You can't deny the nutritious quality of
Archon Loaf.
Sorry. What? It's kind of the best way to actually,
I don't care if it's the best way. I
stay
want
true to
food
my
that
core,
tastes
I
good.
guess.
It is the most
I swear
efficient
you
way
have
of
an
gaining
addiction to this
nutrition.
stuff.
However, it is the least tasteful.
It provides the best.
Father
nutrition without-
12, I existed on military rations for years. No plans on going back.
I swear he's addicted to it. I don't know how you get
It
addicted to,
certainly
like,
sounds that
nothing
way,
and
yes.
I'm not addicted to it. It's.
Oh,
just
right,
what I
you can
prefer.
quit anytime you want.
Why would I want to quit it? There's no adverse effect towards eating it.
Except perhaps dulling your palate. Oh?
Is it dulling the palate? I feel like if you just ate that exclusively and then ate literally anything else, you might pass out from the flavor explosion that you experience.
Do you like food? Wait, that actually. That actually makes a little bit of sense.
Some sort of a town meeting.
If one's palate is permanently reset to default, would that just mean anytime you eat something new, or eat something, it would be like the first time you're eating it?
I wouldn't know.
Possibly?
The entire
Look, I don't ever want to think about what Fantasia would do to me.
Hello, everyone.
I don't know what it
hello?
would do.
Hello.
Concerns me almost.
Oh, we discussing Fantasias again.
What's up?
What?
Yes,
You wanna
Mr.
turn
Ned
me
here
into,
wanted
you
to
know,
make an
one of these
announcement.
lovely people.
Is there a reason for meeting?
Or I turn into just a feral creature.
Oh.
Make a big deal out of it.
No, they're just all hanging out here, looking at Neb.
Who-
Fantasia. who's
What?
into
No, I wanted to
Yellow.
test out.
Ah,
Fantasia.
I
did
I
not know you
see.
needed to take a nap for it to
Kept his
work, so I
hair.
thought it
Yeah,
didn't
he
work,
did.
and then I went to go take a nap, and
Around my kid.
here I am.
Well,
Yep.
So how are you enjoying it?
well,
You know, I'm
I
not
was
sure if
I was
pleased,
actually hoping
he's
I
not
could
the only
borrow
one today.
I've already had someone talk to me like I'm a 2-year-old.
since you happen to know the process
Welcome.
and I don't.
I get why you guys are so angry all the time.
Welcome.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was thinking of you just on Instagram.
Also, my fingers, my claws, my cat feet.
Oh, please. They're not that bad. I can hold a sword with them just fine.
Well, no, I know, but my claws, they're so good for picking up little things and like opening little sections of...
Turn into a VR or a
Also, your legs are weirdly strong. Jesus Christ.
Oh yes, quite.
Stretch.
I don't want to think about the other. I don't want to think about either outcome.
Oh, that's
You
crazy.
don't
That's crazy.
keep up with the rest of them
I don't
without
know, I
getting
don't wanna
some
find out.
strong leg muscles.
I'm not even sure if
Apparently.
Waze had the chance.
It's like where all my muscles went.
Mhm.
Ugh. Mm.
Where'd the other two go?
I think
They went
I'm gonna go deal
behind
with the whole
uh,
person.
to the
I'm gonna
stables.
go deal with that.
What if Lovingly tried it?
Oh.
Oh no, she's
gonna
figure out the
Okay,
So
difference-
why?
There might be a difference between who you think Loving Way is and what I know him as.
No, I'm
Why
asking
not?
you.
So, so,
I think what
how do I word this correctly? I'm trying
I
to...
won't lie to
It's
you.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
people around me. Luluma is one of my very close friends. We work together 24/7. She complained to me that, you know, for a lot of people, she kind of ends up being like, builds them up and then they wander off to the next adventure. So I wanted to understand her point of view at its fullest and like get it. So I thought, hey, we've already had a lot of talks and I understand you, but I want to
So
get it. Like when they complain.
You just thought I feel like I should be
You took it very
offended by
literally,
this.
it would seem.
Very literally.
Should I be
Well,
offended
I
by
mean, they
this?
talk
I feel like I
about
should be offended by this.
Well, I'm trying to understand, like, so for instance, right, I'm a
It's the
Hrothgar.
greatest form of flattery.
So
I
I'm used to the entirety of.
suppose,
Show people.
Well, so I'm used to Hrothgar culture. I'm used to the things that we're normally judged for. For instance, being called, you know, house cats and stuff all the time. I don't understand her life, where for her there's a whole different purview of everything. So I wanna. There's less people. No, there's still too many people around.
No,
I
please
I
continue.
want to get it. Also, she means a lot to me, so I'm just trying to understand.
I see. Well,
Don't make me dig further into this.
fair enough. I
So
hope
you're undergoing perspective and culture shock.
I hope you enjoy the perspective shift.
It might be more than
Culture
that.
shock is not quite the same.
Shut up.
Yes, he
You-
hasn't exactly
Go
been
off. Run off. Go
raised
fun.
by a Lalafell, so
Go on.
I'm not sure about
Okay.
the culture, but the physicalities, I suppose.
That's the Chocobo Stales. Or was.
Look, I like her, so I'm just trying to like I'm trying to show like.
Oh, please,
hey,
please.
you know, I'll live your shoes for a day.
I
You-
understand.
You,
I quite understand. Not to worry, not to worry.
want me to be offensive. To be honest, I didn't even think it worked. I was
No,
like, I'll try this for like a
no,
couple
that
minutes
was
and
more of
then
a joke
change
than
back or
anything.
something. Ugh,
I think
can't
it's
even use
quite
my axe.
endearing.
It's too big.
What you mean it's too big?
Hmm.
My axe is too big. It's for Hrothgar.
We
are-
are
Look at all that.
we are quite strong, surprisingly.
In the stable boxes, actually, like I said, there's a couple pieces of gear for people once you get them through commissions.
I see.
See.
I went ahead and just snagged me a piece.
Well-
It's pretty old, actually. This thing does not. This thing feels old, but it works.
Well, either way, let's hope nobody completes those commissions while you're still like this.
Yeah, I'll clean it and put it back after I turn back. This is gonna be like a day thing for me. Or I don't know. We'll see. Laluma's saying that I'm not allowed to work today, so we're going to be cooking today.
Oh.
Ah, cooking
I
together.
do need to learn how to cook.
Well,
I
she wanted me to
did
cook
promise
anyways because I
Ryder
was
I'd
gonna
make
do
him
all
a
the
cheesesteak
reaching, but
someday.
now we're gonna have to work together to do all the
What
reaching.
about corn? I suppose now that you don't exactly have the same tooth structure, you might be able to enjoy it a bit differently.
I
Huh,
hadn't
that's a
thought
good
of that.
point. My toothbrush. Oh.
Ah, the lack of
I don't think I've
fangs
ever met
might
a
be
Lalafell
a
with
bit
fangs.
different. Yes.
No. Still got my canines
Yes, we're
though.
quite lacking in that
Mm.
department.
Yes.
Oh.
Still got my canines though.
Yes,
Yeah,
well,
that's
certainly
what they're
not
called,
as
right?
sharp
Like
as your old ones.
No, nowhere near. They feel round.
They do the job. You know, well, maybe not as well as yours,
It's
but
fine.
I don't know, biting somebody, I would imagine like the small surface space, you know, or like a pinch, or like a hard, sharp pinch rather than, you know, something large biting down
are
and
you looking to find out?
gripping and. No.
Joking. joking.
Besides, we don't want to give you more
Uh.
scars than your adventuring likely already has. So,
What is the best way to
Focus,
win
the-
fighters
Whoa,
hearts?
where did you come from? Where did you apparated out of
She goes
nowhere?
like a bullet.
I don't have
I
much
told you.
experience,
For a second.
I told you.
Oh, we're dying. Oh, we're dying. Oh, we're dying. Oh. Oh.
Beans. God, sweet lord. To do all the reaching. I don't understand.
Hey, you want to make a dinner for
Beans.
him? Yeah,
with
because
riders.
God.
And have happiness in
I
store.
think we can do better than just boiled carrots.
I turned.
I can
Sorry
see
to
what
spook you
Nothing.
there.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard something.
Have you
Yeah.
never experienced
No,
me just running
no.
through the fucking courtyard?
When I'm this,
I
okay.
mean,
when
yes,
I'm,
but
as a
not quite so
Hrothgar,
close.
Yes, it's like a speck running into me.
As a Lullafell, I'm now realizing you are a fucking wall.
So yeah, kind of caught off guard.
I mean, you almost smacked me in the face with the sharp bit of your tail, so
But you're,
you can understand my concern.
fucking, this is out of character. I just imagine the fucking meme of the police officer running towards you.
Don't do that. 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 Stop it up. Talk later. Talk later.
This doesn't seem like much of a nightmare. She's simply excited.
Whoa.
By the way,
She is very excitable.
Yeah, extra blizzard going on.
A what?
You cold?
You don't have
Cold.
fur,
It's
so
always cold here.
you don't have fur anymore, so naturally you'll feel a temperature shift.
Ah.
Do you want to head inside?
Yes.
All things considered,
Mm.
this isn't particularly harsh weather, but
No.
Kurthus is Kurthus.
I believe it might be a lack of fur. As a scheming way put.
perhaps it would be wise
Exactly.
to head indoors. At least where you're safer from the elements.
Where the hell did everyone go?
They went to the stables.
They're dealing with a chocobo.
Who brought a
saw them.
chocobo here?
It's been here since last week. They've named it Maximus.
Oh, the green one, yes?
Well, Slade named it Maximus.
damn it. Okay.
Hmm.
So,
Granted,
to the bar to
it
get
was
warm,
there to
hot
help
meal.
Iva
That
heal.
does sound nice, actually. That does sound nice.
True, true. And even while shrunk to this size, I'm still the smallest
that's
person
right.
in the entire camp.
This reminds me of a dream I had once.
Oh,
At this point, I might see about taking a Fantasia just so I could be bigger.
How's it going?
We just got back.
Just so I actually have an excuse to look down at people rather than up all the time. Laluma was complaining about her neck. She doesn't
Oh.
have shit on me.
Trust me, it is not all
Not
it
too
is
bad,
cracked
I
up to be.
No, actually, it was quite nice. We had the twins as guides, so they were able to show us to
I
a number
don't
of
know.
wonderful
Alright?
locations and tell us quite a bit
I don't know what it's like to have pointy ears on the side of my head.
Good.
Mm.
I was over in Charlene for a time.
Fair
I'm
enough.
used to these kinds of
See
ears.
if you all were here.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Even if I do have to lean down in order to use the link pro properly, but that's beside the point.
Hmm.
Hmm.
In regards to
But if they're looking to practice cooking, that could be an excuse for me to make sure I can actually get unbanned from behind the counter after that incident.
Did you try to make something exclusively out of carrots or something?
No, I tried to mix some ingredients together into a drink and I accidentally poisoned Bella.
Oh. Well, that's not very good.
No,
Did you put
hence why
something in
I
there that
absolutely
they're
agreed with them
allergic
banning me
to?
from the bar. I don't know. I probably just mixed some stuff together that did not like each other very well.
I see.
I wouldn't be surprised if I did actually mix some crushed pieces of an orange carrot. It would actually work.
Eh? Mayhaps.
You know, if they're practicing cooking in there, I might as well get an orange carrot from the storeroom.
Sure.
I mean, hey, need all the practice ingredients you can get for something like this.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you this is a warning. Apparently Scheming Way is going to try and cook something. I don't trust it. I wouldn't trust it.
Got it.
Anyways.
Thanks for the heads up.
Any light drink is kind of big for me now.
Look how hefty these carrots feel. I swear, half the time I could probably swing it like a sword.
Oh, you get to enjoy so much more, actually.
Yes, it is quite nice.
I just realized that a medium beverage is actually pretty big. Hell yeah.
It is quite large.
I brought an extra orange carrot if you want to practice.
I mean, I've never worked with your loprid carrots before, but okay. I can see about adding them to the soup.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe if I actually crushed some carrot to put into that drink, it would have worked.
We are not going back to the discussion.
There was a
Sorry.
bit of a mishap in the kitchen.
I am banned from behind the counter.
Very much so.
Enough said. So at the very least, a trained culinarian needs to be with me when I am behind it.
Hey, so the Guardian just pointed a gun at me.
He what?
What? Why?
Yep.
Is he still here?
Well, I told him the chocobo is not fucking staying here because it's a threat, so either we get it out of here, regardless. They find somewhere else to put it, or we kill it. And then he pointed a gun at me and he was like, no.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Is he still here?
Yes, he is still here.
Good.
He's out back with the fucking bird.
Oh my. Look, as much as I do like the thing, considering...
Been looking for some sort of excuse to tear into him.
Entire tempering others or commanding those that are tempered. So, understand. I don't.
What is
want
wrong
it.
with you?
I don't want them to die.
He is mine. I won't let you hurt.
Then take care of it.
Oh,
If you, and I stress this, as one of the other fucking guild leads, you aim a gun at anyone here again, and you are not tempered or under some kind of mind affliction, I will personally fucking remove you, Lalafell or not.
If we want to do the untold,
You wanted to do that
probably want more
regardless.
of a quiet area.
Yeah, you're right, I do. Don't give me a fucking reason. And stop aiming your fucking guns at people.
Put it away
Not
now.
fucking toys.
I'm not, so you can put Maximus down. I won't let you.
We've already agreed that we're going to relocate Maximus. They're not going to be killed.
Find a place for them. Get them out of here. That's all we're saying. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Do you
Fucking
understand
guards.
what I'm saying?
Be silent.
All right.
Understood.
If we're going to do this,
We'll do it outside
Yeah.
just in case. We'll do it outside just in case.
Well, regardless of what kind of race he is, he's still not immune to being infinitely stressed by
I
people doing
don't
silly things.
care.
And it's a female. I didn't know you had another chocobo here.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I didn't either until somebody said.
You're killing me before you kill that bird.
I had her stabled, but you're like.
I don't give a shit about the bird.
I did.
I didn't know.
I was at the, Eva.
Yep, my own. Yes, yes. It will get tempered.
Look, okay, I know you care for him.
Okay.
But I did
Yeah, no,
not
any
save your
chocobo
life
is
3
in
times in
danger
one day
of
just for you
tempering
to lay it down
from
like
what I've heard.
not even a week
So,
later.
she would be in there and she would be like
Well,
kind of
barely a week later.
sitting in there and like sitting
I
by
understand you
the
care
nest.
for him.
nest
I'm not
that's
gonna
already made.
disparage that. I like him too.
So it's like a portion wall of the nest is built up. So
I need to get her out. Would you like me to help you?
I would say when.
By the way, for the sword. Right now.
Here. I didn't do anything.
Works really well, actually. Whoa.
Hands you a little
Oh, you went to
plate of like
Razahon,
the
remember?
gyoza
Ask
with the
what it's
really
safe right
nice
now.
like frilly bottoms to it.
It should be. That's what I've heard.
One excuse. That's all I need.
You can go and check.
I understand. I understand fully.
Ask from there. Got it. But yeah.
There was a Garlean like him before. Hell, he might actually be the same damn one. Came by walking around in Garlean Centurion armor. Kept trying to give me drinks and appease me. Ugh. Used to walk around in fancy Garlean armor. Kept trying to make peace with me even though I did not want it.
I know exactly where they can stick their piece.
We have a rule of no chocobos allowed in the camp. That needs to leave.
A nice beer. Go well with that gyoza.
Get that,
Mm. Thing is even I have a chocobo, but I've kept that girl at home, hoping to God it turns out she's not one of the fucking ones we have to deal with.
Yes.
Okay, we had something in here.
So
like-
I got her.
Perfect, thank you, ma'am.
She was my scout bird back during Baja. So I think she's still my Luna.
In any case.
Hmm.
So that cannot be. That needs to be gone. Thank you.
Man, you can't get shit around here.
I've sadly, gone through quite a few chocobos at this point.
Yeah.
Drink your drinks, eat the gyoza.
Tend not to get
I've had the
too
benefit of
attached
luckily.
anymore.
Well, just let me know whenever you're head out.
Luckily, Luna was able to keep making it. She had some close calls, I'll give her that, but she's a mean bitch. She's a blue, so she was always really good at being sneaky, but anytime I got in trouble, there she was always trying to peck away at Garlean machinery.
That does sound like a good chocobo.
Help you get her out of here.
She's got a bit of age to her, though. I definitely would never take her out for combat, but sometimes I like to just sit around with her and go on little runs. Make sure I keep her active.
That's nice.
She does like the not the Garlean, but she does like the golden
about to
saucer
say.
races, though. That's her
Ah, I see.
favorite. Yeah.
Golden saucer.
Keep it clean.
Haven't been there in years.
I haven't been there in a hot minute either. Don't worry. Would be nice, honestly. Take a day.
I remember
People.
absolutely blowing my first paycheck as a Mortal Flames soldier. all the new recruits, we all got a little sack of gill, and we all decided, let's go to the gold saucer and turn it into something, and, well, didn't go too well.
When we got to go, because one of the things that was enforced was for a lot of the Baja soldiers, when she'd been there for about a year, they literally enforced us to actually go to the Golden Saucer and this other place over in the Doman Enclave. Yes, it was mandatory for mental health because things were rough, and her Hrothgars are all about. We try to be caring as much as it
Some people didn't think so, but we were scary cat people walking around, so everyone always freaked out. But we went, and I have never gotten into triple triad harder.
Part of the problem. What happened, if you don't mind me asking?
I had a mean deck. I had a mean deck.
I've heard the tales of the triple triads. I've yet to try my hand at it, but
Oh, the tournaments were great. The tournaments were amazing.
Sorry, where's Luluma at? I was just going to inform her of the chocobo situation in the stables.
I haven't
Believe
seen her
she-
since she came back in and talked to us.
I saw
Okay.
her with
But
y'all up there. Fine. Take it easy, man.
if you could tell her that she got the chocobo out and she's heading to Gridania right now.
Understood. I
that's
got
good.
you. I'm also one of the heads, so I'll make sure to let her know.
Of course. Coolly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know I'm not a giant cat right now, but
Oh yeah, I know.
Are you still the boss?
I can recognize the hair.
yes.
Did they
Well,
figure out what
one
to do with
of
that thing?
one of the bosses. One of. I need to be careful. Yes, they are. They're moving into Gridania.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
I do want you guys to know this though.
Nobody's-
And this is true of anyone. I understand some of us might be tempered. I know that is a current thing that is ongoing, and we're trying to be careful. But if you see another one of your fellow adventurers pointing a fucking gun at someone, do not kill them. We are not those kinds of people.
no.
I hope to God that's not the kind of people that are becoming of here. But if you want to break one of their arms, beat them into the dirt, please.
Especially
please
if
do.
if the person is wearing golden
will
armor
smack them
and
with
is a
my brush.
Gallian.
It's very soft.
No, please hit them with something
Says
hard.
it sounds like you got a grudge now.
Against Gallians?
I feel like there's
always.
It's been on the
There
stove
you
for
go.
like the past 20
pan.
minutes.
That works.
The specific
So
one.
it's
she was
searing hot.
mentioning.
Pan works.
Well, he pointed at a gun at the guild lead, so yes, I do.
Yeah, that. What
For
the...
fuck's sakes, man.
Oh, hey.
Mm.
Hello. It's been a
Hello.
while. Yeah.
It's been one hell of a day already. Oh, it's
It just
been one hell of a
started.
day already. It
Oh, yeah,
just
say hi to
started.
Neb.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I almost didn't
You tried a
recognize
Fantasia.
you. Were you?
I drank your Fantasia because I willingly, I wanted to give it a try, and then I thought it didn't work, so I went to go take a nap. Turns out, you have to go take a nap.
Yep.
How's that
I
going?
like that gear.
Oh, this is just hand-me-downs that was inside of the fucking commission chest.
Here.
Shit.
I love them though. Really nice.
Oh, that looks really good.
Doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Barely even keeps me warm.
Make a
Pull
nice,
out a
like,
little bag.
dashi broth, you know, at the beginnings of it.
Huh.
Will become ramen
Gonna be
broth.
like little puffs. They're like little spicy, like what were they again,
Give
Bella?
that a taste. See, what's that?
The spicy puffs that you gave her.
It's just puffed rice with spices.
Puffed rice. Yeah, there you go.
Why are you handing this to me?
How does it taste?
I was gonna
Pretty
have you try it.
hydraulic.
It's really good.
It's not because I'm
Keep it.
smaller. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay,
This is
Ow.
my home meal, so these are like my home meals, so I gotta at least know how to make this stuff, right?
Pretty good.
No, it's real good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess there'll be some nice hot soup for when we go do the communal cooking.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. Right now, this is the time for soup.
What have I missed other than Neb being a Lollafell?
Us evacuating chocobos that were in the stable. And yeah,
Oh, is that
there
still a
was
thing?
a
The whole
green
chocobo
chocobo.
thing?
Yes, it is still
Yes.
a thing.
We have
There was
very
a
specific
green one and
rules in
the
place.
the silver one that Dragoon lady brought out.
Zenyatta?
Yes, thank you.
Oh,
Well,
Gremlin.
Zenyatta's
Gotcha.
always had hers, if I'm not mistaken. That's like
Yeah.
literally her pet. The other one was, I guess, one that they found, and then one of them, the big Garlean guy adopted, and it's, you know.
Named it Maximus.
That makes sense. They really like this.
Yeah. I hate that name.
You know, once you name something, it's a lot harder to get rid of it.
I understand.
Because at that point, you've made an attachment.
Yeah.
He was pretty attached. He was willing to, ready to aim a fucking gun at people for it, but okay.
I can understand that.
Yep.
I don't know what I'd do without my Yol.
But, you know, because of this whole ranger business, you know, can't really keep
Yeah.
chocobos around.
Has there
Make
been-
sure none of them walk in. They've shown
there
up a
been
few
any-
times.
Okay, that's what I was about to ask.
It's
The answer is
they've
yes.
Shown up a few times.
The answer is yes.
Most of your the questions that you probably have, yeah, the answer is most likely yes to a bunch of them.
Wonderful. Great.
Yeah.
Yep.
This whole great red chocobo ranger business has gotten a hell of a lot deeper than I think we were maybe anticipating. You know, we thought it was just the rangers. Oh, it's more than just the rangers.
Also, I don't think we could have checked the back any earlier, because there was the startings of a nest because of the two chocobos.
There's two of them.
Oh, fuck.
One was a female and one was a male, and it was stabled together.
I thought there was just the one.
Why would they do that? Any chocobo breeder
I
would know not
don't
to put them
know, and
together
I don't.
unless it's time.
Any other time, I would have been very supportive, like, oh, let's actually work on the stable and make it nice and ready for them. But, you know,
We're currently dealing with a possible primal about chocobos.
Chocobo primal.
What?
Yeah.
You've been away.
You've been away for a minute.
Yeah, I have. I've been a bit busy with personal matters.
Understandable.
Chocobos?
So the TLDR, the long and short of it is, basically we've been dealing with a very zealous cult who have been kidnapping people, and they believe in something called the Great Red One, or I think that's it, the Great Red One, which
Great Red.
from a lot of what we've been seeing has to be some form of chocobo.
A red chocobo.
A red chocobo.
Yeah.
Not only that, they seem to have the ability to actively temper people just by interacting with them. I mean, simply touching them could temper you completely, even if you have the echo.
Well, not the chocobos, but there are specific items that they carry. These necklaces and things like that.
So I don't know that wizard we brought in last week seemed to do that pretty actively with just her magics.
I don't have a whole lot of information about her.
When we were fighting her, she was shooting this red lightning shit at us, and that had almost a similar effect as the pendants.
Really?
Not to mention that aura she carried.
Red lightning?
Yeah. Oh, this bitch.
She also had some form of active aura she can turn on, and it also did the tempering as well.
I need to cut this bitch's head off myself because I got a grudge.
But
fuck that.
Well,
thankfully,
Go ahead.
thankfully, we've figured out that simply either knocking out the tempered person or knocking out the person doing the tempering or removing said object of tempering seems to fix the problem for the most part.
No, we still have her staff, right? She didn't get that back, did she?
Not long term.
I don't believe she grabbed her staff. No.
Doing primal tempering in this.
To be honest,
Kinda
we don't
kept her
know if
staff
it's
in the
actually
tent.
tempering.
Would that cause tempering if we were
Yes.
to try and grab it? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, when I gave it to Neb, he was thinking some weird things when I gave it to him, and to be honest, I had a voice in the back of my head the entire time I was holding it.
Yeah, I put that shit in the back.
Whatever they do to the most like inanimate objects, Like there could be a cup on the fucking table, and if one of them just walked up and like I don't know, touched it and said alakazam, suddenly you go to take a fucking drink of beer, and next thing you're tempered talking crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
Is absolutely.
Yes, that is who you think it is.
I'm wondering.
How's it going?
Fantasia.
Been a bit.
You can ask.
Do we have another one that's addicted to Fantasia? Is that what I'm learning?
No, I'm not addicted. I just wanted to try it. I didn't know it required taking a nap.
Seen that person in ages. I think they fucked off somewhere.
You could imagine my shock when I thought it just didn't work, and you know I was just weird, and then I woke up and all of a sudden my hands were declawed.
Why was?
Also, I was naked.
Did you
I
have
needed to
trouble
put on
getting
clothes.
out of bed?
Extremely.
I imagine your bed is quite large.
Well, no. I was luckily I was actually behind the tent because I like to just roll out little like cloth, lay down, and then I can just lay down back. It's good to bounce between there and work.
Yeah.
The desk was so much larger though. Hmm?
How cold are you?
Right now,
Are you?
not cold at all. Outside, I was shivering like a bitch.
He was.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't blame
Thank
you.
God my hair at least didn't change.
Snowing. Oh yeah.
Yes, you still have the glorious pompadour.
It matters to me.
To be honest, I've seen people with much worse pompadours. You've seen them. Some of the people in Kugane, they got ones that are like a mile
Oh
long.
god. Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. That's like a that is a
Yes,
style
I've seen
choice.
those.
That is literally fucking.
Hey man,
That's
I
a
don't
lethal
like it.
weapon. That's a lethal weapon,
Yes.
alright? Like,
I don't know how they have it to
That's-
where they can have
That's
it
a
stick
warrior's
out
weapon.
like that.
mm,
Yes. That
It's a
is-
little warrior's weapon.
Look, I've heard of a
If
couple
they lose
guys
their
with
axe,
pompadours like.
they use the
Gel
fucking
they put in those
pompadour.
things, yeah, sharpen up the
I've heard of.
there you go.
I've heard of a couple guys with pompadours like that that are some of the most badass people in the fucking world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'll find a few samurai that
goodness.
have some weird fucking hair.
And the weird thing is that they also like attribute all their power to their hair. So
Hello.
if you just cut it off, they become powerless.
I never understood that.
Yeah.
I have unfortunately seen it way too many times.
I feel
Being
like
a
it's being
non-schooled
overdramatic,
samurai.
You know, are afraid. You know, they don't wanna
Oh,
do
that's
the barbershop
100% what it is, but I also think it's like a placebo effect because it's like as soon as you cut a single hair, they're like, I've lost all my power.
Oh god, yeah.
You know, I forgot for a moment that you're tiny now. Threw me off for a second.
I'm not tiny.
Uh-oh.
This is a normal height for a
But,
Lalafell.
I do know that
Yeah? I'm so
it's
tempted.
a culture thing with their hair that they have.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't know.
Too late. Too late.
Pompadour.
In my arms. Yeah?
I'm mad on behalf of you.
word.
This is probably temporary. I don't know if we
Oh
can go
yeah,
back or
no.
not.
Now.
If he has enough
I
money for
won't
another
doubt
one.
it.
Don't forget.
I'll allow it.
So I think it's just a Kugane tradition.
Don't give me that
they-
look. I made a comment and then he
Absolutely. They
specifically
don't
made a
train
comment to
their
correct.
hair,
Of course I was gonna do it.
Yeah, sure. It's very common. Don't think about it. Now you have
It's a
all
very
more
common
reason,
thing.
more drive to. If you wanted to turn back, you can probably do that.
Oh,
with
yeah, I
Pearl. You
completely
can go back
forgot.
to normal.
I
Karage,
can't even hold my axe.
Please.
I mean, if you're gonna go back to your normal stature, normal size, you can do that to her now. You can. Pick her
I haven't had anything other than the rice.
Well, don't fill it too much because apparently we're doing a community cook.
Hi.
Also, I don't pick her up.
I'll just
She
try a little bit.
climbs up on me. Different.
Yes, it has been a while.
I
I'll probably say something risky.
She's gonna be going.
I just wanted to let you know we got the chocobo out of here, bringing it somewhere else for temporary room and board, and then we're going to see if we
I
can.
think so. Yes, that is very good.
Yeah, and then after that, we're going to see if we can.
I don't mean to cut
Well,
this
I wouldn't.
talk to you real quick.
I forget where they're going, but we're going to bring it somewhere for temporary room and board, and then we're going to do some paperwork, see if we can get it sent to Charlie, and that's probably the safest place where we can put it.
I don't think it's that.
Understood.
I mean, coming in and
Lulu
out
wanted
is
me to thank you for
monitored.
something.
Not everything has to include
Hey, Ned.
Where is she?
intercourse.
Have fun.
Oh.
Come here for a second.
Melodia.
That's not
Everything
like-
has to do with intercourse.
Yes.
Just gonna shove a bit of fried chicken in your mouth.
Cheeky.
Go on.
Good shit.
Yeah, anybody else want to do the
Thank you.
I'm
Have
trying
you
to
been-
situations up with.
Huh?
How are you, Melody? How's Theft now?
Who else is going with you? Luna, is it just you?
The trip was fun. I didn't win the bet, which was kind of saddening.
Damn it.
But Mark didn't win either. No one threw up.
Okay.
Wait,
I want
what?
to devour the chicken. Let me
It's
devour the
karate.
chicken.
Neither of them threw up, so
Chicken
neither.
fried chicken.
Well, that's no fun.
Can I?
I mean, it's fun for them. They didn't throw up, but you know, not fun for us.
Don't have too much because there's gonna be like a cookout thing.
I suppose.
It's gonna be
It was fun. We got to.
attending.
Aster was very excited to look around while they were figuring out
Yes, I
if they
can
have one
imagine.
spare to give one to us.
What the adventurous
We
spirit
showed them all
felt
the
was.
cool sights we've seen.
Mm.
I mean, I guess like.
I just see her just
Uh,
fucking jaw and
It was a little bit dampered with the
Something
guy
dragoons
pointing a gun at people,
That way they can
but
keep up the
yes.
muscles in the
No.
legs for the jumping, that whole thing.
it's dealt with,
for all the fucking
which is a good
spam
thing.
victims, too. They're fucking like-
One more reason. One more reason. Don't beat him into the dirt. Ugh.
Shit.
I am not sure what's going on.
Chill.
Put the pan down. Shit.
Chill.
I was going to say, Victor, are you terribly busy?
Only reason I held back was behind what happened to the Bothgar. Figured it was giving him more paperwork than he needs right now.
I didn't imagine you shove an entire handful in your mouth.
Yelled at him something awful.
Piece by piece, right?
Good. Good.
Like some assistance.
No, I did not
Good, I'm
know.
glad.
I just usually eat the whole entire
I'll be
plate.
right back.
Uh,
I'm gonna go see if they need help.
I think that's the angriest I've ever seen them. Which is understandable. They
Yes,
pointed
well,
the gun at
yes,
their friend.
yes, it's quite understandable.
I'd probably kill someone if they pointed the gun at Mark.
Nerve.
My talents go unappreciated here.
How is that your first reaction?
That's how I.
It's just immediate escalation to violence. Oh, don't you come in here. Good.
From
I have laid out
training.
Sorry, outside. I don't.
you're fine.
It boggles my mind as to how that. Fucking Guardians.
What are you two talking about?
The fucking Guardian.
He pointed gun at us when he tried to bring a chocobo in town, and we told him no. I say us, more Luluma, but
I had to get my chocobo out
I wasn't there at the
and
time.
get it to.
If I'm gonna be completely honest, he kind of just swings those
Swing around like they're toys.
He kind of
Mhm.
does.
starts when we tell him no, we can't have the thing in town. He starts saying, "You're not going to kill it, you fucking savages," sort of talk. Just,
Zen, what did you do?
and then continue to not understand that we're not taking it from him. We're just putting it somewhere safer, so it doesn't cause trouble. We're literally putting it in probably the safest location possible. I wonder if we can get it put in Labyrinthos. That might be actually best location rather than up on the actual island. That's where all the people who know take care of beasts.
Perhaps, but I'm not sure.
I've not seen too many colored chocolate. I've never seen a green one.
To go over to the communal kitchen.
Oh, I'd love some. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anger dissolving chicken. Yes, I imagine the scientists would be quite keen on getting a chance to look at them because you don't see too many
I can
green
imagine.
chocobos in nature.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be good opportunity to study how their behaviors differ from standard chocobo. I'm not a biologist myself, or whatever the term is. Is it biology? You get what I mean. I don't study animals. I'm a
Probably.
cartographer.
I'd have to take your word for it. Not much of a scientist myself.
I don't look at animals.
Well, aetherologist, I suppose.
But yeah, I'm assuming it shouldn't be too hard.
Yes, but I would raise some concerns at inviting a Garlean to Sharlean.
As in, we shouldn't do it.
I mean, we're not inviting him, we're inviting his bird.
Well, yes, but then that gives him reason to go over,
And
and I'd rather he not have that.
Hmm.
Anyways,
I mean,
who
if he wants-
decided
if he
that it
wants
was
to do it,
his
he has to-
bird? Did he just claim it?
I'm assuming that's it. He just caught it and claimed it and named it.
It's just like a Garlean.
Yeah.
Always taking what isn't theirs.
Yeah. I imagine it probably wouldn't be the most easy for him to get to Old Charlie, and given he has to fill out the paperwork and actually convince the fucking I'm bad with official titles. The person at the gate convinced him that he has actual official reason to be there. There's a lot of like writing and paperwork and like 15 forms you have to fill out.
Do you mean
Welcome
the immigration officer?
That's the word. Thank you. Horrible at titles.
What was my back?
Also, Ina, I just want to let you know your ethereal departure was really funny right after Zen ran up and was trying to talk to you.
Yeah, let me go grab it.
Oh, I was gone before she came over to talk
Alright,
to me.
thank you.
It was very amusing to see her run up to
Well,
you,
that
say
was the
hi, and then you
fastest.
just go.
Run and slash sprint, then airship, then
I
teleport back,
see.
then run back.
Where'd you go?
Well, we went.
I gotta go find her now.
We went up to Foundation, then we took an
Right.
airship all the way to Gdania.
Right.
And then
Oh,
we went to the
wow.
lavender beds, and then we went
So
all the way
that's
back,
where
and then
you've been.
we teleported back here, and then we ran all the way down here.
Oof, that is quite the journey to making.
Yes.
How
In a
long is it?
couple of 10 minutes.
Ooh, you have some fast legs on you.
One word. Peloton.
Backpack.
Ah, right. Yes, that makes
thank
sense. That
you.
makes sense.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
you
power
get
is a
one.
Peloton. Wait. It works! I cannot take it off and put it back on.
Oh, congratulations! You figured out how to take off a backpack.
He was
Congratulations.
working on the. He was working on the thing.
It got stuck on. It's not my fault. You see, there was a the quick release
Of course.
button. Didn't work.
Right, right.
supposed to
Yes,
be able
got
to kick it
stuck. So it became a
pop off,
slow release.
And then,
Or a
well,
no
more like
release.
a permanent stay on, a no release. Yes.
Right, right.
A no release button. That's why I had it on at all times, even when I was sleeping.
Oh.
Do you know what it feels like to lay on your stomach with like about 20 pounds? Possibly 30 pounds worth of equipment on your back?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, you understand then.
I do, yes. It's not
You know,
great.
in
I do not
hindsight, I
envy
realize
you.
I probably could have just.
Yes,
put
it
my
sucks.
backpack-
It sucks so
Yes.
much.
Yes, it does.
It occurs to me I probably could have just taken my backpack and just put it underneath it while you were laying down on your back. That way it wouldn't be
Well, I hope
crushing
you
you.
found it. Actually, I need to go over there and check something.
Well, I guess.
That's rough.
I think it's 2020.
Also, that reminds me.
I heard the joke about Didi had a bit of fruit.
We still need to roll the dice for the fun thing, right?
Yes, when we have everyone together, we can do that.
Nice.
I don't know.
Ah,
where Victor
right.
went.
Yes.
I think I saw him
Eternal
on the
gambling.
somewhere, so.
The Eorzean spirit way.
Well, I mean, we had one voucher for something.
Yes, yes,
and there was.
I remember
now
being
three of
told
us because the other just fucking ran off
For
with
piece
the
of
money.
ironworks gear.
I remember.
Fair enough.
Remember the days.
So, yes, I kind of realized I kind of need armor after fighting.
You.
How's things?
You know, people laughed at us for keeping lights with us, but you know it worked out in the end.
Chocobo, there was an issue, but the green chocobo is apparently heading to safety now. I think. I guess.
It is safe, not heading to safety. It is safe.
It is safe. There we go. Even better.
Okay. I mean, the researchers are gonna have a field day. It was giving out aether.
Really?
Ooh. Then they'll definitely be very interested.
No, there because I've been busy elsewhere and haven't been around here in quite a while. So.
As usual.
Very useful little guy. Anyways.
Just had I think the most recent thing was there was a uninvited guest, but I mean.
Can you not do help with the paperwork later? If people still it out, it gets done faster.
True.
Yeah,
That would be the three of us.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, you know how hard those things are to break.
Yes. If you require help with paperwork,
Well, I wasn't talking
don't
about
ask
you,
me.
but if you want to help as well, okay, never mind.
I've done my fair share of paperwork. I wish not to continue it.
A quarter of our job is paperwork.
Ah, yeah. I do not envy
I think that's
you.
a quarter of most people's job in whole Charlian.
It's true, but when the stacks
bureaucracy
of
is
paper are
immense.
taller than him, I mean.
Or is that
Hmm.
Is there anything that?
I mean, taller than us
anything else
sometimes.
I miss?
Excuse me?
Remind me.
What was that?
What? Yes, our paperwork sometimes is taller than you.
Unless it's all individual stuff.
Ah.
I don't think so.
Right.
Oh, I mean, Neb decided.
And
Well, that's
there was
not
a
much
couple
of a
times where it
stretch.
was even taller than Melody and us.
Yeah,
Wow.
I see that. Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Well, we don't have to do it now.
Fun time.
Don't remind me, please. Don't say those words. So much paperwork. One time a stack fell over and someone had to swim out.
No.
A sea of paper cuts.
He almost died.
There you go. Listen. Wait, listen.
Listen to what?
Sincerely apologize for my behavior.
Oh, hi, sorry.
You're going to need to do a hell of a lot better than that.
Okay, he's not here.
What are you looking for?
Just
Neb.
on the.
We have supplies coming in.
I didn't know.
Why was your first reaction to draw a gun? Tell me that.
I overheard her wanting to kill us. And my protective instincts kicked in, not even thinking, and...
Right, yes. Your famed Garlean protective instincts.
I care for that. I don't want to ask for your forgiveness.
I'll have to get back into more details about it.
Well, if you don't want to, then why are you doing it?
I know it is, and it's frustrating as all hell.
Well, why don't you go figure that out then?
Decided on it because I remember,
Apologize for everything. I've turned my weapons in,
Good.
and I will be away for a while.
and I have volunteered as tribute.
those things I said. I sincerely apologize. Deeply. Deeply.
If anything, any information you get, give it to Aster. She can give it to me. Give it to me quicker.
Damn it.
Going to have to do a lot better than words to earn my forgiveness.
I will.
After what you and your people have done.
Apparently, we're having a community cookout too.
I'll make it up for you in the next raid.
So I will be. I'm gonna be heading back to.
I promise.
I
I will put myself first. I will put.
Oh, did you hear what happened with
I won't say no.
Turning yourself into a martyr is a terrible way to gain forgiveness.
Truly.
Show your care for the people of these lands and beyond through action. By doing something. But martyring yourself.
You can't do anything if you're dead.
The other side king did?
Mm.
You know,
what happened
guess what?
was the other side
bullshit.
One less bastard dead. One less bastard to worry about.
Is that what you think we want?
She gave a flower to a blue Digimon, I think by the name of Gao Gao.
Death? More death? After everything?
Whatever powdery shit was in the flowers got into pain.
No. No. Damn it. Fuck my emotions.
That's what happened.
We can't keep fighting this way to have them more tempered. This is bullshit.
Tempering doesn't work. Tempering works as a primal altering of individual ether. Basically bending it to the primal's ether.
What
so the primal
can I do to make
Yeah, but you
things
gotta also remember that other star. Yeah, and the other star can do some.
That's what you need to figure out. Because I cannot give it to you. Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, I've been hearing that people with the echo are also getting tempered, and that's also not necessarily supposed to be.
Show the same love and compassion that you showed your people.
Because in all the history.
To those who spent years under boot and thumb the Garlean Empire. Those who spent years fearing attacks. Those who lost loved ones. Friends, family.
I'm aware. You don't need to remind me.
Maybe I do.
Have you been back to Girabania or Doma? Have you ever faced the people there?
Yes. I witnessed them stone each other.
Here's the worst part. Asta was tempered.
Then perhaps you should go back.
Knock it out of them. It did work, but I just wanted to make sure that it was out, so I used yours and
Is that a good idea? But I suppose as penance, so be it.
If I'm not the smartest, I would say, from what their description is, that if they're not like I don't know if Athena's able to transfer.
I will do better.
Maybe their ether onto that flower, and that kind of hampered
I
with
don't
them.
expect forgiveness from my people.
I don't know. I'm going inside.
But I will do better.
Alright. Keep me apprised. I'll see you guys later.
Aye, aye.
See you around now.
I'll take up what you said.
Good.
Do you want to
Make something of yourself.
What happened?
Never to be seen. Never mind. No, I'm just kidding.
I think I can gather enough. Threaten someone or something.
I pointed the gun at Luluma.
Grow tired of that Garlean.
I know we used to all be tired of Garleans, but we have to learn to. Kind of have to learn to live with them. It's hard.
Coexistence goes both ways. If they can't learn to live with us, we we definitely don't need to learn to live with them.
You're telling me that.
And pointing a gun isn't exactly coexisting.
That too, yeah.
I mean, you're right, but how many times have we pointed a blade at someone?
Over what?
At our own
A beast?
guild master?
Have you?
Yeah, no.
Not at my friends who I know are friendly, but innocent people.
Much more forgiving than I.
Don't believe I've ever attacked an innocent person of my own free will.
Never wanted to attack an innocent
quite.
person. It's all perspective, isn't it? Who's good and who's not. By the way, so I heard there's food being made, and I'm fucking starving.
Yes, if we could please stop talking about this fucking Guardian.
Where did Bella
Food.
go?
I'd appreciate that.
Where did what?
Made chicken. It's really good.
Bella?
You did?
Actually, run outside real quick.
No, not me. It's Bella, I think.
Cooking something. Who's cooking the food?
I'm assuming I'm not getting names wrong. I have a tendency to do that.
I had some of Bella's gyoza. They were quite nice.
I mean, I know they can, but didn't
I actually have no idea. He sort of walked in a direction, and I heard the guy apologizing, so I wanted to see what it was about.
I have no idea. And I only got here for
I think he's just sort of
long, but maybe less than
talking with
20,
people,
maybe
figuring
less
out
than
stuff.
30 minutes or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, more
all
the
this
merrier.
news
Let me
is-
know
Sarai,
if
I
you hear
suppose we have some
all
things
this is
going on
news to
the other
me.
side.
But with all this shit's going on
Not
right
exactly.
The other side?
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna go find out if
Ah,
he-
she's
Oh,
been
right there.
Go hunt. I'm feeling
going through.
I need to interview them.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Yes. I need to practice my pick.
I believe she was on her way out. You might still be able to catch her, but otherwise,
Oh.
so
Other than
we get in
drawing
contact with her.
trampolines and pillows.
Send
I
her
need to.
message of the link her own.
Yeah, if they're busy right now, I don't need to bother them right now. I just need to get an interview about since they're from our side of the coin, so to say. I want to interview them about. I also need to interview you as well, since you also went over. I was told. I want to
Briefly,
see
yes.
That's good. That's 2 points of contrast. They've been over for extended. You've been for short term. I need to effectively get medical reports, see if any strange afflictions, how you felt. I know the basics of what you said, you said like a different thing up there, over there, instead of Aether. But
Lack of ether, yes.
yeah. So we want to know basically a maximum of everything that's happened when you go through, so that if for some reason we decide to set up an expedition, which is probably going to happen, we can keep people safe, no one gets hurt, and we don't hurt the people on the other side either. Data is important. But if Miss Sarai is busy, I don't want to bother them with what is probably like a hour-long conversation. I can just bug them some other time of the week.
Possibly.
Mm.
She does often, or has recently been often staying in Old Sharian, so.
I'm probably going to have to go over there, since we're bringing the... I found a green chocobo.
Yes.
And so we can't keep it here, obviously, but we want to see if we can bring it to Old Charlene, because one, safe place, safer than probably anywhere here in Eorzea. Because anything that comes in and out, it's got to come out in through boats, heavily monitored. Plus we got basically a giant terrarium down there with labyrinthos. Secondarily, the scientists there will be very excited to see this specimen, because you don't find green chocobos too often. So this is a great opportunity to learning behavior is how that's in the wild.
Depending on what you
Apparently they I think Mark was saying that something about it being able to use it like channel Aether. I think something like that. Someone said that. I remember that being said earlier.
Yes, I believe your brother said it.
Channel different sorts
It
of
was
magics.
giving off Aether.
That's the word.
Ooh, interesting.
Yes, very
Perhaps a
fascinating.
particularly powerful one, though, that would imply that there's a good chance that it was trained to do so. Most Chocobo, well, it's very rare for them to be able to use magic in such a manner. At least without assistance.
Hmm.
Well, if it was trained, then it's but they're somewhere safe than out in the wild, anyways.
Listen, I'm curious.
How are you feeling?
I taught my little one how to.
Are you doing all right?
Feeling alright at the moment. Yes.
Good.
So,
should I not?
From
was it that
everything that happened before, when you were exhausted, I was just making sure you're all right.
All right, I'll look forward to myself.
After
Been sleeping okay?
Finally getting some rest.
How are you doing?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Oh, I thought they were asking since you went to Thavner using the special method.
Yes, that's out.
I'm quite disappointed in that, you
But I
know.
have slowly been
Quite
catching back up.
disappointed.
If anything comes out of this kitchen
that
and
it means
Lulu
throw
made
my
it,
guts
don't
out.
eat it.
Yes. Because I did.
Hold on a sec.
Well, you shouldn't have eaten so much before we left.
Well,
What?
maybe they fixed the process.
I'm still sad that I didn't win the bet.
Very nearly, but thankfully those strings you provided certainly helped quite a bit.
Thank you for not throwing up. You would have lost me money.
That's what I was worried about.
Not even hungry for a cheesy bacon.
I'm glad you have confidence in me. Ryder?
Master.
Yes, me. Oh, goodness.
So, what
Everything
was
alright
this
with you?
about something
Not a large
Lulu
bottle.
made?
Not what she made, but what she's going to make. Apparently, she's going to convince Mr. Neb to join her in cooking.
Oh, both of them decided together
Ooh.
unanimously.
Hell of a week already, Aster.
Do not eat whatever she makes.
See, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm curious.
Just thought you might be interested to know if you hadn't
How
seen her.
strong's your
Mr.
stomach?
I stopped by.
You'd be surprised, actually.
God, she's so fucking tall, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, she wanted
I
to
was
talk.
able to eat.
Brought some
what
news.
It was like a special kind of cheese that almost no one's able to
what
stomach.
news?
What is it? Gubu cheese?
News of
Remember that correctly?
a mutual,
Hold on.
well, I wouldn't
Hold on.
call them a friend.
I
but
want you to imagine,
someone you've
eating
been
raw
talking
chicken.
to.
okay?
Oh,
That's been
okay.
seasoned with things it probably shouldn't.
The other one, the one
And
that
served
tried to
as
kill
a
us all.
tartare.
Huh?
As a tartar.
Poultry
Yeah.
should never be served as a tartare.
You should be careful. You should come.
Why the
some-
fuck is my thumb like this?
Keep the warning in mind, but I'm still very curious.
Now,
You're spending much more time over there than we
somehow,
are.
she cooked it, and it still was raw.
How long did she
Basically-
cook it for?
That's the thing. I don't know,
Sure.
Nothing wrong.
but I'm fairly certain that half the kitchen was burned.
Alright.
Oh, so should we just have like protection at
No.
the kitchen or something?
Someone's here to see you.
or-
Always. Just be very, very careful.
Hey.
Because
we
she
know
doesn't follow recipes. She follows her gut.
That does work.
I probably
no,
shouldn't have
that's-
assumed. My
That sounds like
apologies.
it's going to be funny.
It's alright.
For whoever
And I
eats
think we
it.
could, do with a bit of funny right now.
Alright, Dad.
It's his daughter.
Ah,
He had met her.
oh, that reminds me. There was something I needed to ask you about a few weeks back, actually, but like completely slipped my mind.
Start sprinkling the liquid over the kitchen.
So the day after the dungeons, we were all sort of wiped out, and you went to sleep. You sort of got back up, and the voice talking as yourself.
Yeah, mentioned it.
I'll find her. I will.
I don't know what she said or did.
That sounds like a
Truthfully,
story.
while I was asleep.
They talked with Ryder and I think his son. They said he was.
It's my job. You can't save any for me? I'm really insulted.
They were saying that. You were saying that you were their wife, or I guess not you. I don't know. I've not
No.
encountered something like that
That
before.
is- I am definitely not married.
Hmm.
I am here on business.
I don't know
probably was.
exactly the particulars, but she has spoken with a few others before.
I'm not gonna watch. It'll.
Mostly him.
I don't want to relive that trauma.
I mean,
Partially,
it's
Listen,
not anything
at this point will
dangerous
be
or
getting
bad,
decked in
or
the face
we
like
should
I
be
did
worried
the other
about.
day.
Fair. Nearly
no,
decked
I'm
someone in
fairly
the
certain
face. That's
What's even
just
funnier, it was my first day outside
trying
too.
to
I was
keep
in
me in
Arcala
line,
City
despite
when
some
it
of my
happened.
best efforts.
It was a whole thing.
Interesting.
Alright, that's a bit. It's a bit. What's the word? Relieving. That's the word.
Yes. Yes, I believe she's mostly trying to commune and get in contact with that one. I don't really know the details.
You can imagine our surprise when we're just sort of, you finally go to sleep, and then a little bit later, Bunchata comes running over. It's like, hey, is this normal? This is very, very strange. Kind of panicking, rightfully. It's good to know that it's not a bad medical condition.
No, I don't believe I've had particularly many issues with sleepwalking. Or claiming to be someone who I am not.
I've also noted that I checked you over after it was done with. When that happened last time, there was a slight change in your aether. Like a slight more influence of light aether than not. But it faded. It seemed like it was fading when you went back to sleep. And you seem fine now.
But it's there's a few.
Very
There's a
strange.
few of us heading out. There's apparently something
Oh.
coming this way that we have to kill. There's a beast.
Do you have a frontliner?
We're gonna kill it and keep the meat.
Hello.
We have.
Doesn't look like it.
I'd recommend you come. Just don't get swallowed whole. Apparently, it's a big monster.
Oh, don't worry.
Her name, then yes,
I can handle myself.
Just checking with her to make sure that everything was fine with that.
I know you can.
Coming for the hunt?
Well, of course.
That I am, and
Someone needs to do.
Time to work out aggression.
I can talk.
There you go.
He's my dad. I can probably.
The best way to get out
of
aggression.
What?
Wait, he's your
Punch
dad.
shit.
Skimmy was currently holding a
What's the
revolver about as
question?
long as one of your new lifts.
I'm not using that as a title.
It's one of Slade's guns.
I'm glad there's
Maybe we should
Garland.
get you a smaller gun.
He would always mention
You're gonna
Well,
get blown
this
away.
I
was-
fixed it up for
this
him.
was
There
your
was a
idea.
weight on it.
Presumably to counteract recoil,
Yeah.
if my assumptions are correct.
That maybe. I think so. I'll be fine with it.
Do we have any descriptions upon what
I'll be
this
alright.
beast
I'll be
is?
alright. We can always reattach the weight once we're
No.
done.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it's
No?
easy.
Just you just have to screw it on.
Wonderful.
So
Are we
it'll be
ready?
Easy to fix
I'm
up.
curious on whether or not you
Yeah,
can
I'm
just
ready.
paint people with that. Like,
So, do we have
So you
any
need to change my
instructions on
priority.
what's coming?
No. No.
Oh, I'll find
No,
it.
they weren't
Well,
specific
no,
about it.
is apparently we are going to keep the meat.
Okay.
well, all right.
Alright, let's
If this
go.
ends up going into the kitchen, I'm gonna cry.
Well, if we're hunting it for its meat, it probably
I
has
just
tasty
hope
meat.
that whatever it is not too
Oh,
much
that's
to deal
for me.
with.
I was big
Eh,
and on
we'll
all
see.
fours. Oops, excuse me.
Oh,
But if it is, you know, it's gonna be a hard-fought meal for us.
I hope it's not a behemoth.
They said it was coming up from the shroud, so
yeah,
it shouldn't
I'm
actually
hoping
be
not.
wait,
too
if
far
it's
away.
a behemoth, we might probably want to get.
What? Behemoth? Should certainly hope not.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, they said it was more docile, so.
Oh, so it's just okay. Just
We are in
Cool.
Coerthus.
It's just
Like,
it's just a big beast thing that is more on the calmer
Possibly large escaped livestock? I'm not sure.
Possibly.
I mean, where was it
Odds are good it
seen?
may have fled into the cave.
Gridania.
I don't know. I'm following the.
If it's an animal like that, odds are good it must have fled into the cave for the sake of warmth.
It's swimming through cold water.
While that does make it easier to trap, that does mean we're dealing with a foreign animal.
Thank goodness it's frozen.
So this is the cave it's coming through?
Not here.
Is it? Oh, so you're just walking around.
Well, that's the
Oh,
part of
look!
hunting.
That's a large beastie. How did we miss that?
Oh, there it is.
Huh.
It looks
Can't
like
say
a
I've ever
badger.
seen one of those before.
That's a, oh goodness, that is a, oh.
We gotta feed.
Oh, it's fishing. Wait, wait. Hold on, it's fishing.
Are you sure it's... Oh... Fuck.
There it goes.
Alright.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Alright. Come on then.
And I'm gonna do this.
Down here.
Did everyone
Yes.
choose that?
Oh, jeez. Damn it. You! Watch out! Wide swings! Fucking agile thing this is! Yeah!
Punch the back leg.
Come on. Come on. You. Shit, 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 shit. You! Down here! There we go, it's down. Get it! Yeah. 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 Atlas, watch out. Come on. You. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Then one for fighting beasts. Yeah.
There it goes!
Shit.
It's running.
Well, it's done.
Get it?
Oh shit. Oh god.
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
It's down.
It's down again.
Get it? Yeah.
Let me see if I try to land a strike in its underbelly.
Yeah.
That's thrashing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back up again.
Oh boy.
You and me.
Try to get it to charge.
Oh, it's running.
Oh, it's running away.
Running.
Oh. Mac, you wouldn't mind? Jeez.
Alright.
Are you alright?
Took some good licks, but I'll be live.
I've at least been trained how these work.
Alright.
Alright. Good to go.
It stopped.
Yeah. Shit, Atlas. You. Pick on someone your own size. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Size.
Yeah.
If it is native to the shroud, I would explain the green, but... Whoa.
Come on. Just go down. Oh. Shit. Yeah. 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 Watch out. No. Your target is me, bear. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna try to grab the bear with the neck, and then he's gonna go full and try and bite into it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Back up, back up, back up. Back up.
Atlas.
It's down.
Dead?
It's dead.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's dead.
Down for the count.
Nice job, Atlas.
Excellent.
Alright. Who needs healing?
I'm good.
I think I'm
I'm alright for now.
I want the.
At least I just ran out of ammunition.
Who has the
So,
sharpest blade?
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, who has a?
Certainly not me.
not me.
Okay, you.
Well, I guess who has the biggest blade?
Atlas.
That'll cut
I don't have a
clean.
blade. I have a
Atlas. Slice the neck
On.
and then slice the back legs. That way we can bleed it out.
Yeah, there we go.
You don't.
On
alright.
the snout.
I'm not sure you would need to be
Right
that
here.
forceful, but considering the look of its hide.
Blood is gonna start gushing out. The smell is
Oh.
gonna be as fresh as day.
Whoa.
Ooh.
If we're going to be using this meat, it needs to be bled out.
Realize
Here though?
we have tracked it back to camp before we did that?
Well,
This makes
That
it
is
lighter.
quite a smell. True, but
Would you
this
rather
is
Also, I
this
might have to go in.
That's
Does someone have
fine.
like a
Point.
dagger or
At least it
something?
will flow into the river.
We should be quick.
You just hand you one.
You good?
We
Atlas?
should be quick. I wouldn't be
You're right.
surprised if our wildlife started coming around the smell.
Did it get you?
You can
I
show
saw
that
it charging.
within
He
is throwing up.
There we go.
There seems to
Yep.
be a mix of
You
pink
are not able to
chunks of
wiggle
meat,
out the canine tooth.
raw, and did you eat some white substances?
I would suggest not eating raw
Bite a
meat.
chunk
Okay.
out of the bear?
Just a little adrenaline. Viper thing.
Once this is finished,
Right.
Can't eat the dagger.
I suppose I'll take your word for it.
I think we can get the tooth out.
This is a common thing?
Yes, you are going to find bite marks.
Yeah, it's
There's a blood.
part of the Viper
There's a
kind of.
chunk out of the neck.
Huh.
You get.
Is that what caused it to
I
run?
think the last time I saw
It's a
something like
part of the hunt thing. You gotta
Yeah.
hunt beasts, you know, satiate it. Satiate the Viper tendency, it's a little tradition. So, kind of need to hunt.
The Viper
I completely forgot.
You have to. Kind of have to
You know what?
take the route of the Viper, and you'll feel it. It's kind of like a. It's kind of like a sense. Like seventh, almost seventh. Yeah, seventh sense.
I mean, I'm
Could you grab my backpack?
Se-
Let me get it back.
Right.
Very careful.
Hold on. Well,
So you have to
This
have
is scheming
like,
way. The beast has been dealt with.
in order
We're
to
about to start dragging it back to camp.
to satiate it or something.
No.
Very.
Let's-
Alright.
Oh,
let's just
sorry.
Be able to
this
tell
back
very
there.
well that
No,
this
no.
was not bestial. Those bites look like they were just made by a normal person.
All right.
It's not beast.
Well, I can't drag this by myself,
Seeming
but I
a
can
normal
do my
human.
best.
almost
Alright.
certainly
All
will
right,
help.
everyone surround it.
I'm not as sure.
It's all help,
We're gonna.
Alright, come on.
Yeah, I saw him do it.
Grab a
Chunks of
limb.
meat
On the
over there
back of the hair. Something.
that he
What are you
threw
doing?
up.
The tower looks so
I'm
far.
We're
guessing
gonna just
it was Atlas.
You gotta take it piece by piece. We can't take this back all the way by yourself.
Fist of the earth.
Hmm?
Well,
Well,
not lifting way, but I could certainly try and help.
That, or I could paint a sled or something underneath it
That's
to.
an idea.
Cutting-
That's an idea.
Try to put a sled under
actually
That's a good
would
idea.
be a good
That's a
idea,
good
yes.
idea, actually, yeah.
Along with
Vucic has
ropes
lifting
and
it up a
start
little bit at
painting a
least.
sled.
Just put the blade
Just
away,
gonna
and then we'll
put
just
it underneath the bear.
slid it away.
I'm gonna lift it up.
You got an idea?
Sets it down.
Yeah,
once
I
it's
can't
like
lift this
let it
forever.
fall. No.
There you go. Alright, you guys
There
doing
we
it?
go.
All right.
So she's gonna like
Ah.
make the
So
sled
who's
float.
Goodness.
lifting up the bear right now to put underneath the sled?
Bunchich is going to try to lift.
Nasu would definitely be there.
Just lifting one side very lightly in order to try to get it. Not very lightly, but with all of the strength in order to try to nudge it onto the thing with everyone's help.
Slide.
I'm lifting way, so I can't really participate.
Come on.
Lift up the bear, please. No. There. Okay, got it.
Put your weapons away, and now we'll
I got it.
just push.
Alright,
Okay, you got
it's
it.
on the sled. It
Good.
should be.
This was for me. This was for me.
All right, now I'm gonna
Alright.
drag it because I can pull it with my ether.
It's a good thing we felt it when he did.
So
Oh.
you are
Ran
going
out
to
of
try to
ammunition
pull
with
it,
Slade's gun.
and you are going to suddenly realize, even with your aether, this bear is the size of a boulder.
Oh God.
We need
Hmm?
a lead. Why don't we get?
Make rope.
Make
like make like 5 strands of rope, and we'll all pull.
Ice, hold it. You are thinking one step behind. If you hit the ice, that thing
True,
sinks, you're going
actually,
with
yes.
it. Stop.
Right.
Check the ice. If it's too heavy, it will sink through the ice, and you will too.
Can you make a bridge across the
Yeah.
ice?
That's fair. Oh yeah, I could.
True.
That can
Okay,
hold the weight.
So I made it.
That can hold the weight?
How many constructs can you make?
I'm starving.
3.
You guys are taking too much
I can make
time.
3.
Understood.
I don't think you're able to lift that by yourself, Atlas.
So paint
Grabs up
the bridge and then put it down.
the rope.
Okay.
It's gonna be big enough
Why
for
don't we
all of us
You-
to cross.
Hey,
Everyone at once.
hey,
Sled.
gonna strain yourself.
Are we ready?
Alright.
Alrighty.
Are you all ready? Get ready, we're all gonna be pushing and pulling. Are you three ready?
Yep.
I'll push.
Alright. Go.
Alright.
We got the bridge here.
Yep, bridge is there.
Totally on a
Pretend
bridge.
you're crossing over it.
Totally on the bridge.
Totally on the bridge.
100.
Amber, every moment this bear is on that bridge, although you are able to keep concentration, it is straining your aether aggressively.
I feel like someone might be passed.
Come on.
Soon. Alright, yeah, if anything we should take...
Alright, we're across.
Don't go... No! Oh no.
Quiet.
Door stuck!
Door stuck.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
That door was truly stuck.
Don't fuck with the plants.
I don't just move it to... We'll go it around everything.
Go that way. Go that way. That way we have a
Either way
smoother
works.
path towards the camp.
Yes. We're still here in spirit. We just can't see them at the moment.
Right.
Yes.
I just see the bridge
You can
dissipate.
definitely tell that you are one of the main people pulling right now. That strain is egging on you.
I'm gonna disperse that bridge real quick.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I was spotting it starting to disperse already.
We're going downhill.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh.
Keep pulling, keep
About to
pulling.
lose
Don't let it
control,
stop.
dang it.
Oh shit! No! 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 No!
7 hells.
Pull, pull, pull.
It feels almost twice as heavy going uphill.
Oh no.
Come on.
Hold on. Stop for a break. Stop for a break. Stop for a break.
No, don't stop! It's going to slide back down!
Oh shit.
No, 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 no.
Keep going!
That's while you rest, sure. Okay. Alright, we're good.
God's above. What the fuck did they think? Feed these things.
Good one
Well, we won't need to worry about meat stocks.
Honey. Grab others. Scheming way, please.
Okay, alright, I'll run back to camp.
Thank you.
Come on. Oh my god.
Muscles straining. Bones bracing. Every step feels like a mile.
God's above.
And the blood that's still leaking from the creature smells just as bad.
Oh gods.
Just ignore the smell.
I'm trying.
Once we get back to camp, I'll whip up a deodorant.
We're almost on the cusp of the throat.
Almost there. Surprised the rope hasn't broke yet.
It's your
Don't
cousin.
say that.
Don't say that about your own
Funny
rope.
you say that, Amber, because just as you reach the top, your aether construct snaps.
Sorry.
Damn. Y'all good?
Does that mean this? Is this leg still in place, or did that break too?
Sled broke as well.
No, it's still there.
No, so broke.
Either way,
Let's
we
see.
can still make this work.
Should I get you some blue carrots for replenishing your ether, Cinder?
Hey.
Yeah, please. I'm still...
Please?
Another
Got a strength potion in that bag
Sorry,
here.
was that yes?
I'll go get my bag.
Yes.
Understood.
I still have to concentrate on the sled.
Take five. Don't worry, I got this. I'll try. At least if the idea in my head actually works right, then I might have this. If not, well, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm gonna find out.
Right. Jeez, my arms like that for quite a while.
God's above.
Hey, y'all should have called. I mean, well, somebody else pulled me away for a conversation. But y'all should have came and got me. Huh?
What do you mean? Scheming way has called on the link parole.
Well, no, I know that. I know that. But I mean, when y'all ran out here to get this thing in the first place.
Oh, we didn't know where you were.
Blue carrot in the infirmary. Here.
Thank you.
Take as much as you need.
I just heard he said it was dope.
All right. I have 5 potions of strength. Who wants them?
I'll take one.
Right here.
I could do one, sure.
One?
Already strong as is, but with another.
2.
Better.
Oh, I've currently got a musketoon and a blue carrot on my back right now, so...
Here, you take one too.
Are you sure that's... Save it for people.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's a potion of strength and you're helping with the bear. You deserve it. Here, take it.
That's quite nice. Forgot how these feel.
It'll last for
Feel a
about
bit of
30
vigor.
minutes.
Focus.
Plenty of time.
All right.
Each one of y'all grab a leg, put it over your shoulders.
Here, you want one?
All right. Come on.
3, 2,
Ready.
1.
I'm gonna start using deodorizing
Come on.
liquid on the blood.
Stop moving.
That's great, but you do find purchase.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Why did I have to grab the ass?
If you just need to get it into camp, then we could figure out...
Oh, yes, well, my world.
Actually, yeah, where are we going to That's the question.
That was a dumb idea.
In front of Ned's tent, in front of the kitchen. If there's a kitchen, we have options.
There's a good chunk of space between the entrance into the bar
Please
and
go check if there's space.
infirmary.
Go check for space. We ain't gonna be able to keep this thing up all night.
Enough to make sure that we can at least, you know, get what we need out of it.
Just go check.
We're gonna set this right by the kitchen. Only a few.
A little bit more.
Right over here. Right over here.
Get it inside.
Turn it. Turn.
We'll go over here.
Down.
Oh, you're there. Okay.
Down.
I gotta clean myself off.
It worked. That idea worked.
Yeah, you're just gonna see a big blood
Quite a
splatter
nice
on her
catch.
shirt.
I could be a smart cookie sometimes when I want to be.
Who has the big blood spatter?
Next building to my left.
Shakes the bottle, pops it open, it sprays liquid all over you. Deodorizing liquid. You no longer stink.
Alright, gonna let you guys know the bear is there. It is still bleeding. It is still full of a decent amount of blood. When it comes to gathering anything from it that's not just meat, if you gather anything like hide, bones, claws, the mass kind of things on its legs, just make sure to let a DM know after RP.
Understood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start using deodorizing
Still
liquid
there.
so that we don't get a bunch of animals following that trail.
Please.
Good idea, honestly. Do you need help gathering anything?
Big old bear
I
thing.
think I got that in my mouth.
An animal?
Supposed to be that's not any bear I've ever seen.
Falling stars
From Gridania.
and a sea of stars. Much like a
Okay, but you know, I'll just...
hearing a voice.
There's a difference between like you and like him and then that thing over there, right?
been on a hunt like that in quite some time.
Nah, like looking in a
Bit
mirror.
refreshing.
Well, anyway.
Oh.
We're supposed to be eating that tonight. Shit.
Eva,
Hope it's good.
give me a second. I remembered something. It's important. I need to talk with you. Come with me to the infirmary real quick. I want to check on you.
Hi.
Hey, does somebody know how to get blood out of shirts? It's just gonna be a big red stain.
Ooh. That's a white shirt too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen the Luna anywhere?
Exactly.
Switch that one for a new one.
Man-eaters, watch it out.
No.
I can make you a new one.
Oh, it's gonna stain. That's the thing.
Sorry I had to leave so suddenly. Just realized they didn't have a frontliner with them, so figured my services were kind of required.
So, yeah, except for me.
Was Boonshot in
just
there?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
I
was.
the one that had
He
to get
was.
them to come with us.
Alright. Sorry you didn't come then. I figured that she was already over
Oh,
there.
no, it was fine, but
There's the weight.
carrying it back was more or less the hard part.
Hmm.
Yes, it's quite the large thing.
He's gonna read.
Good. You want a drink?
And now in pieces, apparently.
Well, if they were hunting it for meat, then yes, that's how it would have ended up anyways.
Alright, I'll hand it back to him.
Yeah, but
But at least be grateful that in some capacity he was helpful.
Hmm.
I'm just glad it didn't have any
What did you do?
What happened?
blood squirt all over me.
Cinders of water. Well, I drank a strength potion that Boonchacha gave me, and
Very fortunate.
see, they said it lasted 30 minutes.
Break it with yet?
I broke
Wait, how does that happen?
a glass.
So if you were a once big cat man, how does one not become big cat man anymore?
Well, what is
He
that?
still
I think they're talking about Neb.
Hi,
Sounds
I'm Lyra.
like they're talking to them.
Nice to
That could
meet
be a
you.
problem.
They're
Hmm.
gremlin just like me.
Nice to
Nice to meet you too. Oh great, like that.
Okay.
There you go.
You can see that she's. Who is
What was that?
Now just hand me that and I can
Please
give
need
it
it.
back.
Here before. I'm
After all, this isn't exactly my revolver I handed to you.
carry all of them.
Any riveting conversation happened while I was gone?
Yeah, I know.
Sorry? Any riveting conversation happened while I was gone?
Pick some. Would you like a free Oh, wait. There you go. Free.
Not particularly. Just talking.
No, did you not trust them?
Tiny little one came in and started referring to Lalafels as Lalafeli.
Tiny little one?
Drank a potion that kind of magnified my strength.
Smaller than me.
Fill it with water and it kind of shatters.
Smaller than me?
It'll be fine.
Like
That's-
imagine.
Good talk.
Yes.
What?
Imagine if we took someone with Mox build and we made them like to your shoulder.
That sounds like a really bad idea.
I need to see
You can be
this.
told for once.
That sounds like a horrible idea. But pleasure to meet you, Lyra. I'm Victor.
Huh.
Just gonna hold out this finger.
She's adorable.
Extremely hard.
They're being held like a
She
child
grabs
right
your
now.
Finger, despite being small, she has a pretty strong grip.
Down by the river.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if they are a child or not.
you just found it? No, I'm
Pleasure to.
Possibly.
I don't think I've ever seen a hair child.
Well, yeah, obviously that's
That
not.
quite looks like that as well.
Baby.
Dark blue hair and the
Not a bad idea.
I see.
blue thing on the face.
Okay.
Oddly colored skin.
Hmm.
Hi.
I'm carrying all of Slade's weapons. Two pistols with front weights and a gun blade. He says he wants these further away from him. Where in the seven hells do I put these?
In the armory, perhaps?
Garleans.
I'm assuming by the weapons he's talking about the Garlean.
Oh, that's his name. Never learned it.
Yeah.
some stuff up in the tower, and I myself was getting spices.
Just holding these is already giving me the realization I should have taken Buchacha's strength potion.
Well, you could speak to the guards around here to see if they have an armory that they can, well, that you can keep it in.
She's traveled a lot of places in the past, so...
Yeah. Considering you keeping your arms crossed and not helping.
Oh! It looks like you could use the exercise.
If I ever plot to ever actually hold that gunblade I've brought in.
We gotta straighten him out to have to carry a backpack.
What do you call it? Tank?
I prefer the name Frontliner, but sure.
That makes more sense to me.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know how operates are built, though.
Sorry, see anything wrong with
If
what?
they have enough
They're
support.
built different.
I was saying I
Feels
don't see
wrong.
anything wrong with him being a potentially frontliner.
He's weak. Can't carry a weapon.
This is weird. Anyways.
If you're wanting water, we can give her snow.
We directly beheaded him.
Just give them regular water.
What?
I thought we
Unless they eat
even
snow.
have a bottle of that.
What?
I'm sure we have kegs of water.
Yes.
Beheaded who?
We do.
What? Sorry, there's multiple people talking. What did you say?
You said you said he beheaded someone.
No, I said no. What? How did you get no? I said.
What did you
the
say?
finished by- They were made and built by Heidelin herself.
Oh!
Sorry if the accent is
Oh!
like rough, but
I see. Sorry. Yes, I'm terrible with accents. Right. Well, maybe. No, that's too mean.
I've never done it, but I can try. It sounds like fun. Yes.
You had to put that
snow is deep
in
enough.
Here,
Had to put that water down. That's always in her head.
Okay, how do we do this?
That's second nature for her. I'm sorry.
I think they're still taller than me. I'm not sure what to do with this information.
Just her into the snow now.
I mean, I knew it was short, even by Lalaport standards, but shit.
You're not that short.
Just follow the tunnel.
I appreciate
I'm talking like Lalafell standards.
I am shorter than most Lalafell.
I apologize.
Aren't you taller than the and Buchacha? And that other guy that I don't know the name of?
No.
Oh, perhaps I need to get my eyes checked.
She pestered me last time. I talked
I think
about
we're
this
all
for
around the same height, but I
a short
believe
bit of
I'm
time,
shorter.
So she would not stop screaming in my ears to go until we went. So as long as she gets all,
Yes.
out all of this energy,
well, I don't think height matters too much.
Thank you very much, Mark. As do I.
I guess I can keep moving on. and look after her.
Are we flying?
Hmm.
Yep, you're flying out. Yep.
Oh, cool. And then back out.
Can I help you, Victor?
Okay, cool. So just.
Nah, just observing and listening and, you know, curiosities, things like that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Apparently, I was informed that Renan is out in Terral right now.
Who?
Oh, I've never been there.
Yeah.
It's one of the few places we haven't been to yet.
I guess my not so good mood kind of affected them fairly negatively, so they decided to leave.
Hmm.
Ah. Oh,
Yeah.
was that the Vieira Dragoon?
Yes.
Ah, I see. I never learned that name.
What the?
Yeah, it's the one that took all our money.
The one that took all your
son of a bitch took
money?
money?
We never got paid
I like those little things.
back, so... And they were given the money.
I was wondering. You know,
Hmm.
You know, I mentioned if I ever went to Tyrol and saw them, I would apologize to them. I don't know about that now.
I don't know.
I can barely see you, but I can only see your sword. Did you pull out your sword again?
No, I did not.
Alright, okay.
It's on my back, don't worry. I wouldn't go that far, I almost absolutely had to.
Can I get one of you three to help me up at the infirmary? Atlas is having something happen to him. We don't know why.
Shit. Alright.
Oh,
Oh, wait, you were talking to the healers. That makes more
The
sense.
healers, yes.
That makes more sense.
We're all going to go.
So she pointed in the general direction. I went, I can help.
General direction. You!
I need to sit down after lifting those guns for so long. Yeah. I saw the exercise. I am.
What is that?
Very, very sore.
Hello?
Is a small woodland-looking creature lost out in the snow?
Why is a small woodland creature in the middle of Kurthus?
In case you don't know,
You should be in Gridania. That's that way.
What are you doing over here?
Smile, little buddy.
I was about to say, don't tell me this is actually the creature that was leg pearled in.
It's quite
Gridania.
No, but this was.
Okay,
they were
okay.
at the Rothus when.
There you go.
You are.
Well, it definitely
it's
doesn't look like
adorable.
it would be a descendant of.
Adorable.
Here,
Poor thing.
here's a small piece of cake. Only the
Just
best
remembered, I should
creatures.
put my blue. I should put the blue carrot back in the infirmary.
Might be okay.
It's not chocolate or anything.
Okay, good. No such had to make sure.
You really think I'd be that dumb to give an animal chocolate?
You know, some people out there in the world, you never know.
There's probably like 5 right outside.
Yeah, that's what I would be concerned about. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna feed it this thing. Oh, why is it dying? Oh my god.
That sounds about right. Don't feed the wildlife. Or is it? Is it wild?
I don't know. That guy owner?
It was very friendly.
This is quite
He's
domesticated.
very friendly around people.
And it can. Oh.
Well, I mean, it could have been around a lot of people before when growing up, so it would have already been
I mean,
used
well,
to
it
people.
appears to understand us quite well. And it points. What?
You know, Atlas, I have no idea because I don't
What's the matter? What
Not
happened,
a,
Ryder?
not a regular animal. That's for sure.
I just saw him walk in that video game. Disappear.
Why is
Mom?
Maybe it's got a.
I mean,
I don't know.
For its sake.
what happened is that he bit
Hey, buddy.
I don't know how that works. Now he's gone.
And the fact that Atlas has gone berserk now.
Hey.
Oh dear.
He's gone what?
I'm still not familiar with it
He went berserk. He took a chunk out of character. What's the character with the mask's name?
Aren't we supposed to talk to him anyway?
He's not tempered, is he?
Not that
I don't know their name either.
I don't remember.
Insert
Okay.
name.
Shit. Can't see if I can contain him.
He's disappeared now. Could be anywhere.
That's great.
Checking their symptoms just to make sure that they're.
That's good. He may ask to come back with
Is
you
everyone
just
alright?
to be certain.
Yeah, I just wish I knew where Atlas was at this moment, so I could take him to Tyrol.
Fuck. Alright.
Okay.
If you need a tank with you.
Clearly something
Someone was
happened
worried if he
while I
was
stealing stuff.
tampered.
You mean tempered?
Handle myself into role. I know
Does it
the
look
country
like a
well.
Tempered.
Dictionary, or did
Some
you just
people
go
are
into it?
pronouncing it tampered. Some people are saying
Irving.
tempered.
Well, the people who pronounce it as tempered are incorrect.
Okay. Tempered.
Tempered, not tampered.
Tempered.
He's not.
She's liable to turn quite dizzy for a while, even once we've sealed this.
So that's to know.
What's the word on Atlas?
He's disappeared.
Gone, as far as we're aware.
All of whatever and disappeared in a puff of smoke.
Smoke?
What?
Vipers have roguelike tendencies. It's part of our hunting style.
Basically, if we teleported.
Well, let's take them back to the
Magically
infirmary.
vanished.
Small enough.
You have them?
Someone doesn't
that's not
teleport like
good.
that.
Okay.
Or at the very least, not very far.
It's a ninja ability, and as far as I know, he used to be a ninja too. So he might be using his skills from both Viper and
Carried like a
ninjas.
baby.
I'd be surprised if he
jeez.
could. I'd heard that's quite impossible.
Make sure the way is clear.
Vipers
It's a
are very
shame I
much
can't
like
be
wolves.
everywhere at once
Wolves
trying to help.
Really do.
Well, sure, but he can't have teleported
Right, sure, that's a
far.
wish
Maybe
everybody has.
blinked a short distance, but
Yeah, if I
out
did
of
have that ability,
Kurthus,
I'd be
just like
everywhere
that, at
away.
a snap of your fingers, no one can do that.
Every way, everywhere.
I doubt he's actually gone from here.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, how? Yeah, I'm gonna stay down here. What the hell's going on up there?
I'm gonna go take a look around and see if I can find him.
Okay, so Atlas
You
showed
need
up
somebody to
people
come along with
while I
me.
was busy trying to deal with all of that over by the office. Fantastic.
Oh, it's this little guy.
Don't, cause I fucking told him not to eat the damn bear flesh. Fucking shit.
You.
Guarantee you that's what did it.
I don't think so, because the thing is his class apparently requires that he
Wait,
bites
my
every
man just
now and
clicked
then.
on something.
Yeah, but
That's not
he was
true.
he was eating
That
raw bear meat, raw game. I mentioned,
know.
hey,
We were
that's
told
not
we had to do
Okay, okay, people hit the conclusion faster than I did. Fair enough.
A lot of nasty shit in there. So whatever that thing is made out of.
He's around the entire fucking perimeter. He's not anywhere.
So,
Psychosis.
Hallucinogenic, probably.
I don't know.
A busy woman and gonna keep being a busy woman today. We were supposed to cook dinner together, but that's pretty much flatlined.
Cute.
I believe they're the only one injured. I thought they were the same man who disappeared in a puff of smoke.
Another body.
I heard what they said his name was.
I'll make a couple of things to help
Paris, thank you.
replenish the blood.
Encourage
hmm.
increase in blood pressure.
He took her up here before. Might be worth checking out.
not good at all.
She going? Where is she going? Hmm. Come on. Where did... What? Where did she go? Hello? Did you go somewhere? Hmm. Shit. I hate when people do that. I did see her wielding 2 daggers. Some stealth ability? Maybe? Gods, I don't know. Don't want to trespass, but... Knock knock. Hello? I don't mean to intrude. Just looking for a friend. Alright, let's get out quick. Sorry. Hmm. Hmm.
hunters get
Fucking healers. Fucking healers. Alright. It's to Gridania. I'll make these corrections and you know everything.
Astrologian Foundation, right?
Huh. Hello, Tova. Have you been?
Hello. Good, but Uldal and Limsa seem relatively safe compared to here.
Well, they are massive city-states, so yes.
I walked in, just asked questions first. Then I found out someone was bitten. Which leave it in the bedroom.
Yes. Atlas. He's not himself at the moment. I was on the lookout for him.
Not himself?
Couldn't find him.
Tempered?
No, not tempered. I don't really understand it myself, but apparently something to do with him being a viper. Some sort of instinct. Not sure of it myself, but it seems to be very taxing. Makes you act not as you would. Well, yes, but his seem to not be venomous. I'm not quite sure. I hope they find the boy.
Good to see you, Tova.
It's good to see you too. My dad says, don't go back. It's always chaos. The world's always ending.
Your
I think
father was always one to look on the dark sides of things, I suppose. The pessimist.
To be clear, he does have a good point.
No,
The
he
world is
does
indeed
not.
always ending.
It's not ending right now, is
he
it?
also said that
I've been there 4 times.
he also said you find strength in the people that you're around. I left that part out.
That's true as well.
That you do.
And it's why I'm here. Which is relatively uncomfortable. But Aster and you and Ryder and you guys are here.
What's so uncomfortable
we are.
about me?
No, I'm saying that I'm comfortable around you.
That means
Whereas
a lot.
when I went
Thanks,
through
man.
when I went through jobs before, wasn't comfortable and everyone got hurt.
Well,
You just be good? Is he good?
I'm quite alright, yes.
I'm good.
I got bit by a
Because I'm hearing
vampire.
there's a bunch of...
No, you didn't.
no, you didn't.
What, the one
It
that's
was the guy
wandering
that's
around
been
out there?
Biting... Yeah, if it's the guy that's biting people, it doesn't seem like a vampire.
He did not
Atlas
get
is no
bitten.
vampire.
If he was a vampire, he would have actually sucked blood and not bit you.
I'm just kidding. Nothing bit me. Well, the behemoth almost bit me, but it was more like a scratch and a stomp.
It didn't bite you, Tova. Oh my god.
Is
sounds
this
about
man
right.
got like a biting fetish or something?
What?
You need to find a hot vampire lady to
Who?
bite you? Is that what you're looking for?
Oh.
I don't even know what a vampire
Do
is.
not speak these things.
That's weird.
I'm starting to think I need to stay away from vipers because they bite things. They're
Talking about
serpent things and shit.
I do not want to think about
Before you charge into the infirmary at the speed of a bullet.
Yeah.
No, I was going to tell them that they found him and are bringing him back.
Is Aster okay?
No goddamn idea.
Yes. Yes, he's
Yeah, they
fine.
found him
Well,
out in the
Neb is in an interesting situation. He's quite alright, physically.
Let me know when something comes up.
A little bit shorter than usual, though.
Go take a breather.
Okay.
Yes.
He bit the bear, was eating its flesh, and now he's gone cuckoo.
I don't know.
I don't know if the woman got informed about everything that happened on the other side of all that shit.
Okay.
If she did,
Oh, today's an exhausting day.
I'll tell her another
Yeah.
time.
Yes,
I ain't even done any fighting yet. This shit's tiring. Fuck, dude.
Sounds good.
This
bullshit. Right now, I'm sitting around.
You get to say nothing. We did not have to fix a barrier. Carry it. Until you had until it was already up here. Not on the slope, and you had a strength potion. All those carrying it up the slope did not.
None of y'all thought of drinking a strength potion before carrying that thing over here anyway?
We didn't have a strength potion.
Should've brought some.
Yeah, Blue Cha ran back to camp to brew some.
Steaming way.
We did not.
We need
What?
potions instead.
Have them bring the.
Why are
have
you-
them bring them
why are
over
you-
to the
What?
last
Why?
house.
Ah, he's been found, I see.
Right.
We need
Found it.
I see,
guess he's
I see.
Off his fucking rocker.
I said this. He's going feral. That was it.
Take it to the house on the far. On the
Sounds
far.
alright.
This is like a normal Tuesday for me. This seems like a normal Tuesday for me.
Oh.
What sort
Oh.
of Mondays
Yeah,
do
no,
you
it's
go
like that
through?
every
Tuesday?
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Jeez.
Sometimes much worse. I've known someone who throws up ink, though. At least he's not throwing up ink.
Oh, Pictomancer.
No, something else.
Nope. I'm not gonna entertain it. Not gonna pay attention to it. Nope.
You're not gonna start asking questions? No. Okay.
On to different
I know
matters.
better.
I'm assuming you've already spotted what happened with Nabavkar.
Like I said, normal Tuesday for me.
No.
It's not that bad.
Look, I know there's a lot of chaos here. I'm just here to see friends.
Yeah, it's wound down just a little bit. All right, we hunted an animal
bullshit.
that escaped Gridania into here. We took it back. Bella turned it into fish stock, meat stock, and
I don't want to eat.
presumably
I don't want
sequestered.
anything made with that fucking meat stock. You crazy? If it turned that guy crazy, what the fuck? What are we eating that for?
Well, I mean that's raw. What about when it's cooked? It'll be fine when it's cooked.
Well, who fucking knows that? What if it was tempered and the tempering's in the meat? You can't just boil tempering out of meat, can you?
That's not how tempering works.
It is not how tempering works, thankfully. I've at least know that much. It's
Tempering's part of the.
Well, the only issue is, granted, this tempering is not like any other tempering, so anything goes right now. Not just other pipe, the wrench in the works, but we can't be too. We can't deny everything.
Inside that thing that I don't know.
Correlates
I-
with what's going on the other side, too.
If there's another one of those red eggs inside that bear, then I have no idea.
If there was another red egg inside that banner, then I'm pretty sure it would be. It'd be a lot worse than what happened.
It would be disastrous.
Yeah, we went to a prison that was the hellhole because it got everybody's in there got tempered and fucked up and mutated and yeah, and then we found a red egg that was basically like the source of it.
She said it right towards me.
I need a proxy now.
Oh.
No fucking no fucking way.
Okay, let me go
Don't
find
tell
somebody.
Me I was right. Don't tell me I was right. There's no fucking shot. There's no fucking way. No.
You're right. You're right. Well, it's unfortunate.
Is that tempering? The porksy thing?
Oh, if it's a porksy, then yes.
Most likely they will.
Isn't porksy usually for like cleansing your aether, right?
Yes, they are.
Yep.
Okay, so that could be.
He was fine before he ate the meat, right? He was fine beforehand, right?
I
gotta ask somebody
yes.
who was with him. I gotta ask somebody who was with him.
I was with him.
Huh.
Yes, he was fine before.
He seemed
I asked him why
Then he bit the bear.
I asked him why he bit the bear, and he said it was some viper instinct thing. I'm not quite sure about.
And then he's in the bar snacking on raw bear meat, and then he goes cuckoo. And now we gotta get a pork steak. So whatever stock Bella made, toss that shit. Ain't nope, not fucking with that. I don't care.
You're gonna have to at least talk with Bella about it. We'll at least examine it.
Probably the only thing.
Moto, but where is
from the bear?
That room there.
Far house.
If anything,
Did she just
the only
rub
thing you
her
could
hand
probably
across
use
my
from the
face?
bear
Hmm?
to, like use the bear's hide. It'd be
When I
warm.
looked up, she was like this.
I
and
ain't
just rubbing
using
her
any
hand
of it.
across
I ain't using any part of it. I'm burning that
She's
bitch
saying
alive. I'm burning that bitch down.
I believe
Fuck that, throw that
she
shit
more
on
meant it
fire.
as a pat on your head. Oh no, your legs. You're doing some advanced yoga.
Oh, okay.
It's better to be safe than sorry.
These stairs just.
They're a bit strange, those stairs, yes.
There you are.
Why is he still here?
Been working.
You know, exhaustion is also still a thing that even the most strongest people do deal with, and you're not going to be doing yourselves any favors if you work.
Anyways, do you have any adventures you'd like to share? Some happier, lighter news, perhaps?
I haven't been doing anything. I went to Old I trained.
God damn
I
it, Trevor.
did the Old duties. I did minor security things in Old patrolled the
Oh, that's
streets.
good.
I
That's
went
good.
outside
If
and
you get into any good altercations,
we culled some wild cattle that were running around.
wonderful.
Well, I'm taking my duty seriously.
No, that's good. That is good. I'm happy for you.
For now.
Do you mean for now?
And then
Forever.
as soon as I'm done with the training, and I have all of this shit under my belt, I'm loose. I'm free. I'm going to Tyrol. I'm blowing something up.
I would prefer you didn't blow anything up.
Good to see you, Togo.
Good to see you too. Everyone's so busy.
Yes, well, apparently one of our own is tempered again. So, that's something.
Tyrol probably has really nice things and really nice villages and really nice people and really nice monsters.
I have.
That are probably not horrifying.
I'm not sure if I would define any monster as nice, but I have heard good things about the place. I haven't been myself, but been meaning to.
Was that Neb?
Yes.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, not.
What?
Disgusting. He's alive. So that's
How
fine.
dare you?
Excuse me.
I've been watching my language in Old Are you proud of me?
Well, you're not watching it here, so I can't really take your
I'll
word
watch
for
it
it.
more. I don't want to disrespect you.
Good. No, I'm kidding, Tova.
Sheesh.
It's alright. Took enough of it from your
Listen, he
father.
said it was only
I can
going to
take a
be
little
for
bit
today.
more from you.
Has there been any changes on that front? Yeah, are people buying into
You're a good
Oh
friend.
well.
Glad you
My
think
bad.
so.
I
I'll
know.
try to be.
Hello.
I know a couple of people that I know have been here, so I'll have to go and ask them.
He did say it was only going to be for today. Then he changed back.
Yes, for some.
Well, as long as it's not hurt.
Well, I can't say.
Look, I don't know. Loomis said there's not much any of us can really do to try and help Atlas at this stage. Apparently saying something
what
about
does that
Forksy
mean?
being a death sentence.
What?
I don't know. I'm not sure if it would be anything to do with the bear. The bear was strange, sure, but it's outside of its natural habitat. Of course it's going to be
Apparently,
strange.
from Ina, it happened. The whole eye-changing thing, behavior, different behavior.
Sorry, the what? Eye changing?
Apparently, his eyes changed a bit of color, as well as his pupils slitted.
He's a viper. He's transforming into a... Oh my god, I just figured it out. Snake.
I don't think that. What in the hell is a were snake?
So like a werewolf, but it's a were snake.
What?
No, it is not that. Not that I'm aware of. But again, this isn't the first time he's had this type of behavior. It's just the first time he actually executed his behavior on someone. And, well, two different things.
You have a new task now. Get me information about this place. Thank you.
So he did drink too much.
That's something for people to people that aren't us to figure out. It seems.
Information about this place? What with him?
Always willing to try and help. I just need to be asked. A good chunk of the time, anyway. Just because I'm not aware of the good chunk of shite.
We'll let the professionals handle. We can really do at this point, apparently.
Yeah. If using a proxy on him is a death sentence, then that would just simply mean that you're overloading him with ether. Too much for his soul to handle.
Perhaps.
Should I go to that portal and just like fuck some shit up over there or something like that?
Trying to think.
Sure.
Be on standby for when I'll need you.
Oh no, maybe there's just something up with his ether?
Does he require an imbalance? Perhaps.
I don't know. He did turn on us in the prison. I'm not sure whether or not this is a remnant of it. But if that's the case, wouldn't Aster and Victor also be feeling it?
Wait, do tempered people transform eventually? Right?
Given enough time and
no, it's nothing to. What I can say now is that
given a heavy enough imbalance in time.
I see.
It has nothing to do with tempering. That was another situation.
Yeah.
But it is their place to say what has happened.
We'll need to sort something out. Maybe I can ask another thing of Zen and Ryder when they're up in Maryland Torum.
I mean, for me,
There's really nothing we can actually do at this point.
like, oh, this is happening. Oh, no,
I don't know.
Oh, hey, this third thing just happened. Oh, what the fuck?
You're kind of hearing what has happened. It's.
Damn.
Not much we can do, but I want to learn all I can.
I'm from the other side. I just didn't go through that portal.
Is this what adventure is? Where you're like kind of waiting for the end of the world and then you go save the world and that was your adventure? Or is it
not
more exploring
really
a place?
We're more stump. As far as I can tell, we've more stumbled onto the plot rather than waiting for it to come to us.
The what?
Things are apparently crazy here.
Don't
I
you
don't
rabbits stuck? I think the plot was supposed to come to you. Not rabbits, loperids? Sorry.
Loperids, yes.
Supposed to come to the moon. From what I've heard.
That was for the great exodus when the final days would arrive. Whisk you all away to a different star, or whisk as much of man as possible.
Indeed.
Who asked for it?
You?
Me? No, I mean, who asked to take us all to the moon? Because that's a lot of people to be taken to the moon.
Heidelin.
Mm-hmm.
That was her plan in case trusting in the Warrior of Light couldn't work.
These guys are particularly effective, I guess you could say.
Well, now we can go to Limsa and enjoy nice cheesecake at the Limsa Cafe.
Kidnap people, I think potentially sacrifices them.
I got a side job, by the
That
way.
might not be
I'm
bad.
spinning a sign out front at Limsa when I'm there.
I see.
Well, at least it brings in a source of income of Gil.
Hey, I can't knock it.
These guys are conducting their business
At the Burrows, I was doing dang near everything I can to make sure everything was still working in order. Making sure Drinking Way had the pipes properly aligned. Making sure Building Way wasn't building absolutely nonsense architecture. Making sure Living Way wasn't just breaking down into tears. Thinking that our preparations wouldn't be ready before we would be called.
Yeah, but it's not like where you're seeing hallucinations or your brain tricking you into thinking that, you know, this or that is real or whatever. It's like take the very energy that composes your soul and warp it, fuck it up beyond.
I missed the slight adventure today then.
So on the outside you might
Well,
be
listen.
okay or normal, but on the inside
There was a bear from Catania that was traveling this way.
What the fuck?
Give us,
the very fabric of your soul has been altered to
Put up quite the
Long
fight,
way.
the thing.
whims of whatever thing is,
Yeah.
changed.
And took
Well,
a
thank
good
you.
number. I
Well,
ran
our
out of
frontliner here
ammunition
was-
right before it died.
I think the only frontliner.
Me? Yes, I was.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure where Victor
In
was.
reference to the. Apparently, Victor got pulled for something as he was trying to head over.
Ah, unfortunate.
I don't think you're run of the mill crazy guy with a
Oh, well.
Right.
It's not hard keeping the attention of one beast.
Yeah.
True.
Where's Aster? Because it's killing me. I'm trying to figure out what that fucking
Aster
cafe is
should
called.
be in the infirmary. Just be
She-
careful. I think sure she and
Yeah,
she's
just be
probably
quiet.
treating Iva's wounds.
Hmm.
I saw that she only had one arm again. I'm assuming it was either detached for the sake of injury, like treatment, or Atlas tore it off, or bit it off, or whatever.
I do not know.
I'm going to assume the former, just because. Well, we still don't know what could have caused Atlas to turn like that. It's not a remnant of tempering, as far as we know. Entirely possible it's something else entirely.
want to tell, but it is not my place to tell what has happened. And theorizing over what has happened is going to drive you insane.
Well, my original name was my job description. I was made to think. I've at least learned that trying to say my original name directly will just cause my head a sharp stab of pain. I'm not sure why, but skirting around it, nothing happens.
Very hard, but
I don't know. I can only assume it's something to do with the cryopods. And I'm obviously still banished from the burrows, hence why I ask other people to go there in my stead to try and find things out.
Okay, so anything new happen?
Victor?
Not that I'm aware of.
Now what?
Tavara went to check on Aster.
What happened with Aster?
He was just curious.
Then why did you phrase it like that?
Well, I'm mainly the one ultimately theorizing everything.
You really need to get better at your wording.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Don't worry.
Read the observatory.
Yeah, no, he did not have an injury, just sitting
you
here.
did not just say that.
Yes, I did.
I'm pretty sure the proper term at that point is observatorium.
You thought I was taking the term read the room, and I'm like, well, this shit's been going on all over the place around here, so read the observatorium. There's a lot of fuck shit going on today. Okay.
A little bit, yes.
Observatorium. At least we're getting a laugh in despite everything that's happened today.
True. At least we have. I guess we did one good thing. Make sure that.
Is that a fairy?
What?
What the?
What do you mean?
Oh, it's.
Huh?
Right.
Oh. Are you sure that's not just a bird?
Is it that scholar's fairy?
Looks like a bird.
No. It was oh, fuck. I learned somebody's name and then I almost forget it like 10 minutes later when I fucking walk off to another area. I hate my brain. But no, it's one of the other. She's I guess a fae type creature from the other.
She's
the other side.
A
Very
what?
Right. Okay.
What's a fae type creature?
A fairy or something
Is
like
that
that.
from the other side? Ah.
What? At this point, it's kind of. I should be shocked.
And yet I'm not.
Is there something up there?
Giant...
What?
No, I'm just looking
the
at
the portal?
No, there's nothing up there. The portal's up there. I'm looking at the portal. Nothing's up there.
Oh, okay. Everybody's still looking at it
Oh,
like.
there it goes.
Okay. A giant dinosaur wielding a giant axe and flipping around like it was an acrobat.
Yeah, Karna.
Yeah. I'm kind of, I guess, desensitized to
strange happenings.
Oh man, imagine. Oh, imagine if you went over there yourself.
I'd rather not. I'm entirely honest.
I'm good. I do not want to go over there, but I'm going to probably have to be forced to go over there, and I don't want to do it anytime soon.
It's going to end up being fun at some point.
Subsequently another 100 times. The more I keep hearing about
No, I
what's
don't
through
think
the
you
portal, the less I
understand.
want to go through.
It's a whole entirely new world and possibly worlds. What is my job description?
Oh yeah. Ooh. What? I don't think it would apply if you went over there. I think at that point you'd just be just a regular person who just likes to wander a
no.
lot.
Melody and my jobs right now are to investigate that.
Oh, damn! They got you locked up. They got you locked in on that, ain't they? That sucks.
Yes, and the moment we finish our investigations on this side, that's not fully investigating the portal, is it?
No,
because we
so
know people are able to go
you're-
through and back and be perfectly fine.
Charlene wants to know what's on the other side.
Exactly, and have somebody who they know and trust and have worked with before and are on their payroll to be on the other side.
Right.
So that's why we are gathering information, trying to talk to people who have been on both sides, who are from there, who have been here, went over there, and came back. The whole 9 yards.
I've actually
I'm
tried
trying
going
to
back
figure
through
out the
since I wound up here.
mechanical workings of it. It makes no goddamn sense.
I don't think there's anything mechanical
Speaking-
about that. As far as
Oh, hey, there's Carno.
I
There he is.
speak of the dinosaur and he comes.
Ah, right, that one.
Hey!
Looking like he's having trouble fitting through the archway. There we go.
Yes, he ducks.
Hey!
Hello, Carno.
Oh, jeez.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing today?
What's good?
I'm doing good.
Hi, Carno.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
What was that yelling?
Wait, what's...
Hmm.
Where do you think it came
that
from?
was
Yelling? Yelling?
I think someone went into the infirmary or something. That hurt my ears.
Oh, shit.
Ah, jeez.
Fuck.
Oh, there's shit going on in there. Oh, God. What? He's saying stupid shit. He's saying stupid shit again.
That would make sense.
Is everything all right?
I have been insulted. I
That's
am not a
bird.
I was asking for clarification. If you are not a bird,
Never
what
been
are
happier
you?
than these floorboards.
I'm not familiar with your kind.
What's
Just gonna
going on?
pull at the wings.
They called them a bird, but I'm pretty sure it's a fairy or
What the hell are birds
I was
have wings
trying to
from?
ask
special case.
what that is. I don't think I've ever
You're
heard that term
Sylph.
before.
Say.
A sylph?
Sylph.
That is not a sylph.
That is absolutely not a sylph.
Sylphs are green or purple,
I
They're more
actually don't.
planty.
I only
and their
passed
head
through
and their
them.
heads are
Looking for
much
my
different.
summoner.
We're summoner.
What do they look
What?
like?
Seraphim. They are Vieira.
I have
Okay.
no clue what you're referring to. Also,
I was told
Di-
you were here, but
do
that
they
doesn't seem to be the
usually
case.
are they usually
What's their
out and
name?
about without
Oh,
their
it's just-
summoner?
It's just a really tiny person.
What? Tova!
Oh,
By the way, they're not here. Go look
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Yes.
Well, I was going to, and then I got called a bird.
Welcome to the club. I
So
get
sorry
called
about
rabbit
that.
all the time.
I'm so sorry about my friend Aster. She's very rude sometimes.
I can see. Bird.
See how it feels?
why is the bird so sassy?
Alright, I thought it was a bird as well, so I completely understand where you're coming from. I saw it from far away, and I just looked at it and went, "That's a bird." Hmm.
They clearly had a human face. What bird do you know has like separate?
I didn't see it up
wings like
close.
that?
I just saw its blue wings.
Flitting around at the edge of our vision.
That is.
I saw it. It was clearly not a
I don't
bird.
think you have.
The white mages are over here.
I don't know, you
All
don't-
the
you don't need
scholars-
glasses?
The scholars are making fun of the white mages.
I don't understand.
Skinny was wearing
Look,
glasses.
I knew. I knew when they flew by that I knew that there was a pretty woman flying by, but I couldn't figure out
What?
in my brain how that works. So I was like, it's got to be something else.
Misogynistic kind of bullshit did that just come out of your mouth?
What? I'm young and learning.
You're learning
I don't think
poorly.
they call that learning. I think they call that something very different.
Boy, No Child Left Behind was a mistake.
Sometimes I am distinctly reminded that you grew up near Limsa.
Hey, just learn shit from Ryder.
That is the very wrong person to learn things from.
Girls.
Clearly, I missed some context.
Dear, don't worry about it.
Fine. I have enough to worry about on my plate as it is.
Promise this doesn't happen and it'll die. I shut my mouth.
Really?
I behave myself.
That somehow surprises me.
Yes.
Not too bad.
Because they'll throw my ass out.
I mean, yes.
So I'm afraid to
I
talk.
think they won't. Their prosthetic arm.
Was it downstairs? I didn't see it. Yes.
I think it might have been. I think I might have glimpsed it. I can. Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
that left downstairs?
You fucking
retrieve that.
Perhaps we shouldn't get in the way of the healers.
I think someone
Yes?
said Bell picked up their staff, but I don't know about the arm.
I don't know. I'll go find Bella and talk about the arm and the stuff.
Did not see it.
Prosthetic should still be there in the room.
Did someone butt slide down this?
What?
You know what? Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
No.
It's all clear all the way down.
It's always been clear. They constantly clean it so that people don't slip.
Oh no.
What?
Shit, the dinosaur jump scare. Oh no.
Huh?
Oh no. What happened?
Your big scary dragon
downstairs.
Dragon's back.
I don't think she expected to go down the stairs, look up, and see you kind of standing there chilling.
Turned to my left and thought there was a dragon. Thought I was about to die again.
Okay.
Shit.
Alright. Well, to be fair, I guess she hadn't seen you in a while. Jeez. I am missing many good moments, apparently. Oh well. Neb's still working on putting food to plates, so it'll be nice to see.
You alright?
Yeah. Just trying to figure out life.
Aren't we all?
Fair enough. At your age, I was trying to do the same.
You're old as shit. Are you still not trying to...
How
You haven't
dare
figured it
you?
out?
I'm not that old.
How old are you?
50 isn't that old.
Just letting you know that this area right here smells heavily of blood.
Much older than you, I can say that much. But very old.
I know.
Not in my 70s quite yet.
Oh my gosh.
You're close.
I just said
How long
my
do you want to
age.
live?
I'm 50.
Oh, I didn't hear it because I was sniffing.
Right.
I know dragon. We're in like a neutral territory, and dragons are okay. and they helped us, and
Yes, they are now, but people still have memories of
Well,
the
to be
time.
fair, turning to your left and just seeing what you think is a dragon for a split second is going to stop your heart, regardless of how friendly they are to you.
Hmm.
True.
I mean, if we're
I had a
counting
good conversation with
cryogenic
Matthew,
age,
Master.
if we're counting cryogenic sleep for age, I'm like
What are you
315.
You must be this tall to go on
What are you
missions,
doing?
I heard. Nothing. Ow, did you just hit me?
Yes. Yes, I did.
I'm a tank. I'm durable.
We can
I was
test
about
that.
to say the strength potion wore off, right?
Can we?
Quite a while ago.
Okay.
We could. We
Imagine
could
if it was
test
still
that.
active.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm still quite a bit stronger than you.
Get you. Ow! Ow!
Yeah.
Quit turning it.
Quit
Quit turning.
Sheesh.
You could spin someone, just grab them by the finger and like.
I'm not that strong.
Yeah. Maybe with a strength potion, you could probably swing Carno around like a weapon yourself, but...
I very much doubt that.
Fair
How
enough.
much does this weigh? I need new gear, by the way. Assault in it, or whatever. They're telling me to fucking get better gear, because this is unbecoming.
Better gear?
I said this is
yes, right, yes. They're a bit particular about the colors. Look more like a Dark Knight, and, well, I have my armor.
Sorry.
It's alright.
They have this
We need to
blue
set up
outfit, I
training
think. I
dummies.
just don't want to wear it.
Yes, it's more the look, the appearance they give to the public. You know, being royal guards and all that. You need to keep up appearances, not look like you're some brooding, dark person. Right?
That's what I'm going for.
Ah, yes, so scary. Ooh, I'm so scared.
Oh, you're already strong. I can't. To be honest, it does help for like getting jobs where you're.
Yes,
hired to go do something.
looking intimidating is very good for getting jobs. Yes. First appearances and all that.
Dress for the job you want, after all.
Yes.
Bismarck is the place I'm working at, but it's only like 20
Oh.
kill, by the way.
Bismarck.
I work for basically like 30 minutes spinning a sign. I get some people to go, and then I'm free
You
to leave, and I go and get a
spin
job.
a sign?
I'm spinning.
They're making you spin a sign.
I'm trying to get some extra money without putting myself in danger while in Limsa, because my dad is like,
Oh.
don't get hurt.
Watch what your dad says.
Fair enough.
He means well, but a bit too
And then
sheltering,
when I
if
bring
you ask
home
me.
the money, I can go out and do jobs, real jobs.
So are you living back at home now?
Calling. No, I'm just visiting and then.
Right. Okay.
Traveling.
That's good.
Ulda,
That's good.
mostly, and then here. So it's still like.
Yes, quite. It's a bit of
Back
a circuit
and
you're
forth
doing.
and such.
Yeah. I think people are starting to know who I am though, because if something happens in the street, I'm just there and I'm like, I'm on my way through here and just walk through the guts.
Well, hopefully you're looking to more detain them than kill them. You
I'm
don't
talking about
quite know
wild
the
animals.
crimes.
If there's-
Wild animals. Then yes, absolutely. Go ahead.
If there's a poacher in Gridania or something, yeah, I'll shield bash them a couple times.
You'd see Aster trying to make something.
Yes, I saw that she had a stove out.
Fair enough. I'm not sure why in the middle of camp, but
Oh, why
in
not?
a building, but all right. Fair enough.
It's like a fire in the middle of a cold place. It's quite nice.
It tends to be
Yeah.
a bit different the further away you get from the tribes. But feel free to.
Quite nice, thank you.
But there is their name and then an identifier. I could probably tell you more about it.
Tova
What's your
Ra
name?
for Keepers of the Moon. Tova Ra. Ra means fifth son. My parents had a lot of kids. Ra. But you only say Tova Ra if you don't have a relationship with me, a close relationship. Tova is who I am if you're my friend. So Aster and Zeze.
Okay, makes sense. That works.
Also, Keepers of the Sun, their first letter of their name is their clan. It's the same thing. You say that when you don't know them.
Okay.
Honorifics.
I will try to keep that in
Makoto
mind.
are very particular about them.
The different naming schemes of like all the peoples of this world are very interesting. There's like every culture does it differently. Like ours, when we leave our home and break the green world, we pick a new name for ourselves. When we leave.
And ours were kind of as the result of insults. We kind of just made it our own.
I see.
Yeah.
Shit.
Our teacher would always call
Loving
him.
insults.
Would always call him like a machine head. So they do that because they're always tinkering with this shit. And then she got kind of mad at me for humming a bit too much while making maps.
Peel it.
Songbird.
Do what?
Peel it.
And
But
Budget
it-
Melody
no,
of
that sounds
Operates
more
have
like a-
Charlie and
What is
Discord
it?
for our naming convention.
Interesting.
Skin the papato. It's a papato.
I just saw it run in the kitchen.
Easy,
It's a
okay.
big one.
Probably checking on because Neb and somebody else is in there.
Apparently, there are strains of papato
Yeah, the
in
Buffalo
Fafnir
are in
that
there, I
are
believe.
especially large.
Do they taste good though? 'Cause if they're big and they taste bad, then I'm not sure I would want one.
I'm actually not too familiar with.
I think they taste good when you
Here culture and name
cook them now.
schemes. I think that
You
could
want
come
the
in handy.
peels?
Your
Saute
culture,
the
I wouldn't
peels.
know about your culture.
Throw it in the front.
You talk on that because I'm from that side.
Oh,
Well,
what?
how are you from the other side?
You blend in
You're
perfectly
just
well.
well dressed.
Yeah, because
But that is actually
to. Towards
a
the
good
fire.
point. Our naming convention's over there.
Yes.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
No,
I'm joking. You're where you are, part of the world you're in, and where you're born in and grow up from.
I'm joking. I wouldn't actually.
Many types of names can mean many different things, or are given
Come on.
some sort
Come
of
on.
values.
Come
or
on, grabs her
meanings
hand. Come on.
What?
Come on.
For me
No.
personally,
Come on.
Stop! You're stronger than me.
Come
I'm gonna knock you over.
Come on.
name. Well, for me, Valkyrian was the name that rings in my
The strength of this
name
pope.
for my father's last
Valafel.
name. Well, at least for regular people, humans, it's
I caught
my first
myself.
last name. We have a middle
I don't wanna
name
do that anymore.
sometimes, and then like a suffix. Like
I'll take
a
your-
third, fourth if you.
I'll
have
take your
a
bandana
child
right
and
back
give
to your
them
father.
Same name. So,
I need it. I lost an eye.
but little old
So
me
human is
just your-
the term for
Wait,
what
what?
you are.
Yeah, Moogle
Yes.
poked me in the eye.
Here would be, I guess, around here
What?
you would basically call them here's. It's, you know.
It's interesting how
when I
close
first
those
got here, I
are.
said a
wonder
Moogle
if there's
poked me in
any
the eye.
sort of crossover.
like today?
Historically.
No, like
Because that's
Months
very
ago.
etymologically similar.
I thought you were wearing that because you
I
liked
think
it.
it's a coincidence.
I've seen you without it.
Not a word researcher,
I-
so no, not sure.
A simple phrase comes to mind: the more things change, the more they stay the
Okay,
same.
I lied. Okay. Jeez.
True.
Maybe.
All right. Who else claiming
You
serving?
there it is.
I was just curious of what was going on.
Serving of what? Wait. Sorry, we were distracted thinking about his culture.
It's yakal moussaka. It's a recipe I picked up while we were in Thavnair.
Ooh. If it's not too much trouble, I'd love to.
You know, it's just poking
Try
fun. You
some
can
of
put it
that.
back on if you really want to.
I wouldn't mind a piece.
Piece. Well, it's more of like
If I'm fighting someone,
It's
I
like a
take it off, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Or like
Yes,
I guess
two eyes.
And then I get them.
It's like a creamy stew sort of mixture. It's like a
Good strategy
not
there.
quite a curry.
It doesn't
Like
do
a
much.
sort of buttery thing.
I
Not
just
quite
see
so
better.
spicy. Some of the
I'm a
things
little
we
more
saw.
accurate.
Despite all this-
Yes, I would
despite all the
imagine
stuff I've
having
done
two
today, I'm
eyes to
somehow not
see might
hungry.
be a bit advantageous.
Listen, I can make a couple extra.
I don't really know.
It works. It's a mind game because I'm missing the entire time. Then I take it off. Right there.
So what?
All right.
Mark, Melody,
It's like those
one of you
training
two.
weights some people put on.
Fuck it, I'm not.
Whenever they take them
I only
off.
have two hands.
Yes. Let her
Take
do her
that.
thing. She knows better.
Yeah.
You ever heard of that? It's an interesting training method.
No.
Never tried it myself.
If
I
you
think-
have
actually-
a little left for me, I would gladly have some, please.
Good.
Yeah, I'll make another batch in a moment.
Thank you. Thank you, Aster, for showing me how to do that.
What's mine?
That's good.
Particularly difficult dish.
She's making another batch.
But where's
Just gotta get
mine?
more snow to melt down.
You get the bigger portion.
Good.
Oh, he'll probably get about the same size because I'll share it
Aw.
between myself, Tova, and you. Then if somebody else comes by and wants it, in which case I'll give them my serving, and then I'll make you get more. I have enough. I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to ingredients.
I know.
Ah,
I mean, who isn't?
that might be you.
wrong,
I'm
not
a
the
hoarder of
Aster the
ingredients.
ever ready.
I'm a hoarder of inventions.
As long as we're not going all bad and rotten.
If there is,
Still a hoarder.
yes,
Oh yes.
Next time I'm coming.
you have to tell Nimbalkar, as it was
Oh,
by
there's a job.
his invitation. Yes, we were technically there.
Yes.
You'll be happy to know we were able to get a hold of one whole warding scale.
Thank the gods.
Now,
That was very nice.
the thought being that if we continue to share with them our research and build up good favor with them, perhaps they'll be willing to make some more for us. We show that they're very useful in keeping us safe while researching this situation that is ever evolving, then perhaps they'll see it as a good investment.
Especially if research with the portal and stuff as well. Yeah. I'll definitely be more inclined to help.
Yeah.
Definitely need to do some research with the wording scale. So see if you can in regards with the
God.
Do that one too.
amulets and all that stuff. That makes sense. I mean, actually got it right.
No, it's not a hut.
Yeah, but the only issue is eventually we will need to put in that report. Which means eventually
guessing this
we'll
is
have
where
to
the food's being
go
made?
inside.
Apparently.
Yes, would you like some?
Oh, okay.
Or some kind of food.
Shit.
Neb was in there cooking
make,
something,
a
but
You'll still get the same portion. I'll just give them mine. Oh,
Grab it.
coming in, my
Grab
baby.
some in there too.
Yeah.
Quite a
I'm
view,
tempted to throw it into
apparently.
the air and cut it in half.
Some more room.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to have to cut it anyways.
I'll just take a walk around. Everyone knows I need to stretch my legs.
There, I cleaned
we'll
your
give
knife.
Thank you.
give you the dishes after.
Go around.
Sorry? Yes.
We give you the
Yes,
empty
here, just put it right there. Burn your fingers.
Oh, this is a perfect weapon.
That was
This little
good.
Hey,
sport
put
What?
that down.
Put it
No,
back,
put that down.
Tova.
Put that back. I need that.
You have a perfectly good
Remember what I
weapon
said
on your
before?
back.
Remember what I said before?
Now I'm just sort of imagining.
I remember you
like,
saying you were gonna murder someone behind
Tova
Yeah, no,
fighting
you're
some.
no better than him.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
Zeze.
Yes.
I'm now imagining
Don't
Tova
make me
like,
smack you with a spatula. I'll smack you
going
with a
and-
spatula.
Let
the
the
spatula
not.
back. Okay.
Boy,
I was
No.
joking. It's Aster's.
Very nice. Thank you, Astor.
You're the one who literally pulled out
not
your sword
mind
and then
giving me back my
slashed it
cooking
in front of,
utensils.
like 3 of us.
What?
I'll trade
As
you
like
food.
a gesture to go attack something.
I think I don't think they're here anymore.
I think
Oh,
we'll
no.
get along.
Oh no.
What?
How tragic. I'll have to have this serving now.
Tova.
You seem
You
like
try,
a nice
we
guy.
could run the
you
ones
know-
right now.
I was about to say, how about you two spar? Actually,
It's
after
called a
he
Yukal Masaka. It's a dish I picked up while we were in that
We should
town.
probably wait like maybe a half hour before we do that.
Well,
You
just
know,
you
don't
call me
stomach
later.
pains.
I was about to say it
So
tastes
you
very
swing,
Thavnarian.
Nothing.
It's really good.
Oh, is it for just him? I thought it was for any. If you do any kind of.
Tavner has really good dishes.
Probably
Very
wait
flavorful.
30 minutes.
This is more of a savory, creamy sort of dish. Almost like curry, more like a stew.
Well, sometimes you don't have
It's
to
got
like
meat
it.
in it, so. You know.
You should come to Aldal where I have to keep my mouth shut the entire time
Alright,
while
Victor.
I help the Sultan.
Yes, ma'am. Oh. Thank you.
Very nice.
Where would you like us to put our dishes when we're finished with them?
Yeah. My hands are clean.
All right.
Are you just putting?
Please, ma'am, may I have some more? No.
and sucking your finger.
No, I bit some of it and then
I'll take you seriously.
I know you will. I know you
I'm
will.
licking it off the gloves.
Wait, you don't suck your gloves.
Why not?
Oh. Ew.
You see, this is why I have things.
That's disgusting, Tova.
No,
They're so good.
no child left behind. Boy,
I know you've angered him.
if
You haven't angered
You
him.
have
Never
your
mind.
back turned towards him,
that's fine.
and you're saying these things.
What's that different from anybody else doing it? I guarantee you, there's plenty. I'm not the only person that's done that. I'm not the only person.
I think a lesson's going to be learned here.
Probably.
No,
Hmm?
I've learned to be mature, but I could just walk up behind him and go,
You
throw a
could.
snowball at him.
You could.
You could.
Boy. Fuck around and find out. See what happens.
I think we get along pretty damn well.
You best be
I would
careful,
hope so.
Victor. He has been practicing.
And
He
I
has, he
believe
has.
that. So have I.
I've been in Aldal like
Honestly, there's
every
just
week
there's
at
one
this point.
there's one really easy way to defeat him. Ask him how many swords he's lost.
You've lost swords.
Ooh.
I've got the same junky one. I
Gee.
need a new one.
Gee, you got. Okay, given the circumstance, you know damn well what the circumstances were for that. Okay, motherfucker.
If it was tempering, I don't want anything to do with it.
That's exactly why.
Well, apparently he lost it there.
Zeze knows.
Apparently he
I do. I
lost the
do.
sword. And he had to pick up another one.
It was in that fucking prison when everybody was fighting that big guy, and then I got tempered, and then I'm fighting whoever.
Well, no, literally just
And-
last week. You dropped it and left it and had to grab another one.
You did?
What?
Shit.
Another
Did
one?
Wait,
Yes, it was
no,
right at
actually,
the entrance
this-
of the house. Well, I'm pretty sure we went back and actually found your sword, the new one. But you did lose it at one point.
I must have been that scrap with your 9 then or something, because I remember I had it, and I remember I was standing over there with that fucking holding that bitch by the horns, ready to chop her head off.
Yeah,
but
no. Yeah, it was right at the entrance to the little weird cabin. Because she started running out. And you're like, oh, fuck, I took her out
yeah,
of the
no,
sword.
because she tried to fucking steal it. That's why. Because she fucking... Look, that bitch is way too crafty. That
bitch
for once that threw, like that
acquire
that threw me off
for myself.
That genuinely threw me off what she did. Like we had her tied up, and me and her, we were sitting on the other side of her. This bitch comes out of nowhere, fucking
no fight. They
like almost
very
goes me on those fucking horns of hers. Fucking boots run on in the face. Judo flips me. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? Whatever crazy cult shit's going on with her.
To fight anything.
Apparently she was a mage.
It was a fucking panic.
Red mage?
But if we're fighting
I don't know
in
what
the
mage.
future, it might be worth getting some proper
They're
creepy mage.
Points.
A fucking psycho.
What?
Mock's
A
thinking of it.
creepy mage?
She was a fucking psychopath.
Oh.
Shot red lightning
I
out
don't
of
think
everywhere.
one exists.
Well, I guess the closest would be Black Mage, but then there was also kind of...
Fire's gone.
You're getting the mother ass to
Kind
treatment.
of not black magic. Whatever the fuck it was that like that shit. Yeah,
Hey,
we
what was the
still
sword
don't know.
that went missing that one time?
What do you mean his?
With the Sultan's Horn, the Paladins.
What? Oh,
Oathkeeper?
That one. Yes, Oathkeeper was its name.
Don't worry, you're not the only one that loses swords, I guess.
Yeah, that shit was. Ooh. Dealing with her, fighting her. Like she fucking storms of this red lightning shooting at everybody, and anytime any of those little red lightning bolts hit you, you were getting tempered. Like every time you were even close to her, you were getting tempered. It was fucked. Thankfully, when she doesn't have her staff, which she thankfully didn't take with her when she escaped from here, she's an absolute fucking powerhouse of a mage.
Well,
I got a grudge.
Well, no. Well, it was also the fact that she had a giant mana crystal orb that she was fueling herself with.
Oh, that's because you and Bella went down to that the
And we
lower
took
part of
it,
the house.
yes. After the fight.
Right.
That is why I wanted to send someone down there to figure out what's going on, and if we did, there would have found that and took it. That might have,
I'm just thinking the panic of almost. Yeah, that thing. The problem is those fucking stones or whatever, the eggs. Those are so hard to actually move anywhere.
Oh, and
if we.
It was blue.
Yeah.
And it was exactly what we thought.
That's a great way to get an infection.
It's just we all kind of ran out of the house. Yes.
Not to mention the fact that,
The mana crystal that we got was blue. Because it wasn't corrupted or anything, it was a couple hundred people's worth of aether.
Probably from whatever, however many people they stole and snatched up and killed and put 6 feet in the ground.
In that area, the people who were missing, I don't know how, but they kind of took their aether and put them into mana crystal, ones similar to the ones that we use in training.
What sort of magic is that?
It was a couple hundred.
If...
Well, usually what we would do is we would get a bunch of us and put a bit of aether into these crystals. And we would use them to help train so we don't, if we accidentally overexert ourselves, it would kick in and help fuel us and take over to make sure we don't collapse or die.
I'm aware of
Especially
mana capacity training.
Yes. The crystal ball that we found was easily dozens upon dozens of size larger than usual ones. And it was filled with a couple hundred people's worth of aether. Most likely unwilling.
Did we happen to
consensual.
interrupt her before she could finish a process of corrupting that aether in that crystal and therefore turning it into another egg?
It
like
was
in the prison?
fueling her, so she was doing something else that we interrupted.
The aether
But she
crystal
did manage
makes
to-
another egg?
I don't know what we have no idea what she was doing with all that aether.
Right.
We interrupted it, but whatever she did afterwards, she summoned one of the golems, I guess. Like the one with
Tough son
glowing
of a-
red eyes.
Right.
Tough son
Yeah,
of a
and
bitch that
apparently,
was.
if we get their helmets, we can if we have enough of their helmets, we can actually protect ourselves. And, well, not protect ourselves, but like, able to entrap
Is
and
that
help.
what Bella did?
Yes.
Oh. I
The
was
helmets
I was
apparently are
wondering
made
what
to be
helmet she
aether
was holding.
batteries? Well, not batteries per se, but wells, or they hold aether within it. It doesn't let it out.
Right.
It keeps it contained. Containers, that's the word. Aether containers. That's how we're able to hold. Well, that's how we're able to hold the amulets. We just pop them in there and boom, no more
Put
corruption.
them in the helmet and... What the fuck?
No more corruption. So,
So do you
that's
think
why we need
if
more of the
But it
helmets.
has
if
to-
someone were to put one of those helmets on, do you suppose it would protect them?
We have no idea, and with the whole how easily it is to get tempered, I don't think anyone
That
wants to
would
risk it
need to
yet.
be an experiment that we would have to conduct. In a,
Yes.
just put somebody in an enclosed space.
It was only last week that we figured out that there are actual people in there, that they're constructs. It's only last week we figured that out.
Right.
So,
constructs.
yes, there's no one living inside them.
I
Is it
did
divine?
I did take one of the helmets off and it was a corpse inside.
Is Eva up in the bed?
So don't put them on.
She's right there, I believe.
No, she's sitting on the staircase.
Like
I think
that.
Aster was yelling at her about not staying in bed.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
What happened to
miss
her?
us,
What happened to Eva, by the way? Was that when everybody was fighting the bear? Was that just something I missed?
Oh.
Well, no, that was when Atlas kind of went crazy and bitter.
Oh, he was biting a lot of people.
Yeah, bitter.
Fuck.
It turns out he had a lot of ether, and it kept going into light, so then it just kept looping around in circles until he went crazy.
Okay.
Alright, hats out of the bag. Yes, he had too much aether one time, and so now... And damaged his body to the point where it thought that was the new norm. So when it got to normal,
now
he was still
few of us are going to the first figure out the issue.
What's going on?
For what?
So, few of us volunteered to go to the first to see if we can figure out how to fix.
Isn't... That doesn't sound like a place you can just casually go in and out of, is it?
It's another
Nope.
shard, another realm.
Is this a secret?
Only Ryder can
what?
bring us there.
Oh.
It's...
Well, he fucked off a while ago, so good luck getting a hold
Yeah,
of him.
no, it's we'll do it when he's in a better.
I'm pretty sure it's one of those
mood,
jobs that's
exactly.
gonna take a week. And then they'll be back here. It's
Might be
probably
longer.
gonna be like our trip to Lavender,
Well,
Don't
at
worry,
least
you're
I'll
not
get
gonna be the
first-hand
first to remember
experience. We'll see what happens.
I thought this was like not common knowledge at all, and that we weren't
Would
supposed
you-
to know about
would you
this.
Do me a favor here.
I don't know
Empty
when
notebook
exactly we're going, but
and pen. Would you be able to describe your experiences going in?
yeah, of course.
And write down what
You just see put it in her pocket.
Oh.
That would be
Why
great.
don't you ask Ryder to take you with him? Go there yourself if you're so curious about it.
Well, you're gonna have to ask Luluma for that.
I'm sure she'd probably like
Because
to lean us
she's the
through.
one who suggested it.
Well, no, I'm not gonna. No, no. If any, I'm not gonna impede and try to involve myself. No, that's.
I don't think
your
you'd be
guys'
impeding.
job. No, I'm. No.
You're finding information and
If
research, right?
anything, if anything, I'd rather go not on a time-sensitive.
Lauren's like,
mission,
nah, I'm not.
Per se, and go when there is relative, just more exploratory reasons.
I'm standing in one spot
There,
too long.
now I
It feels
gotta
like I'm
go
in I gotta
talk to Eva.
Hey, at least you're not sitting on a bench. Or in the quicksand.
With the sandworms.
Hey, the quicksand is a very nice establishment.
It is a pretty
I hate
nice
that face.
establishment.
How dare
I'm
you?
getting most of my jobs there.
It can be when there's nobody in there. The problem is when you go there, you know, towards the afternoon and the nighttime.
Oh well, yes, we don't
Brother,
speak of
I've
that.
seen some shit.
It's
More
too
people to
loud,
talk to.
too many people, and
We
is
don't
a
talk
host
about
of
what goes on in all
things.
You would think it's a
Criminal
fucking nudist
activity.
colony.
Huh? Criminal activity? And
I
any
wouldn't
Listen,
time
say
for me
it's
to bust it.
that.
what stays in Ulda stays in Ulda.
For good goddamn reason.
There's a reason the gold saucer is in is it near there.
It's not
Yeah,
really
it's never
near
been
there. You
someday.
need to take an
Relatively close.
airship. It's actually quite far.
If you have a gambling addiction,
the
I don't
desert.
recommend. But if you don't, have a blast.
I'd rather honestly
we'll get
spend my
a-
money on materials to make inventions
Hmm. Smart.
instead
Makes
of
sense.
gambling
Not
it
much.
away.
Not much of a gambler myself either.
Crazy, I
And just
gamble
the
all the
amount of-
time.
Well, it's also just the amount of people that are like trying to ask you to get stuff or do stuff
I wouldn't
or
know.
buy something, gamble your money here.
However that works, yeah.
Make sure you're wearing the
Someone-
right clothes when you talk to certain people and stuff.
Someone here, I don't remember who. I think it was Aki. I think they won a fucking car from there. Just, you know, when they went.
Holy shit.
Yeah. What? I think it was a regalia. Yeah, that was it.
Holy shit.
Mm.
That's a terrifying name.
Man, that'd be useful.
Yeah,
A
it
motorcycle
would
and
be,
somehow
especially-
I'd love something like that around here.
Regalia is a big ass black car, you know, that can fit at least 5 people. Very useful.
Honestly, I'd rather just get a
Just got a carriage at that
something
point.
that can fit. That would work. At least I wouldn't have to carry something anymore. Or carry too many materials.
Mm.
It actually feels nice not having to carry the backpack right now.
Yeah, I noticed you don't have it.
The shoulders
yes,
do
I
look
guess
a
I'll
lot
put that
lighter.
Yeah, I guess.
Why do I put myself through this?
What happened now?
Because you're
Ask
a
that
caring
question every
person
day.
and you care about everyone's well-being.
Wrong. I care about only a specific number of people, which is why I'm apparently secretary now.
Congratulations.
Don't congratulate me. I'm gonna suffer because I have to babysit all of you guys while those two actually get their heads together.
Congratulations.
Everything all right?
Congratulations.
I'm kicking them out for 3 days.
Oh, lovely. Well, honest, you know what?
For what?
Fair. They need a vacation, especially Luluma. Works fucking nonsense.
So I'm dealing with all of you guys.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
Hey, I'm just the best friend that's in here for the family dinner. That's what Melanie
I
and I are.
understand. I understand. I'm just saying, with the number of people that are constantly near dying, getting tempered, etc., yada yada yada, it gets to be a bit
Oh,
much.
yeah, that part.
So I'm
Isn't
giving
that
them
the
a
hope?
break. And I'm gonna drag as many people down with me to make sure that everything runs smoothly or die trying.
Good luck with that.
Fair enough.
I'm telling you now, I'm gonna put other people in the way of dying before me.
I mean, so. Out of curiosity, they seemed rather stressed out. Is everything okay? Other than the recent developments with the tempering shit.
It's mostly the
And
recent
whoever's-
developments and the tempering shit, as well as everything kind of compounding together. Because it's not just one thing, it's several things happening at the exact same time.
And her family's coming here. When was that happening again?
Don't remind me.
Wait, what? What?
Don't remind me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
You probably... We need to give you that memo.
Wait, what?
Wait,
So,
you mean her parents?
Luluma's
Yes.
parents are
Oh, I'm
coming
so
to
fucked.
see how she's doing, and we're all going to have to pretend that she and Bababa are madly in love and unfianced.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sorry.
what's going on.
Her father's technically my boss.
She's out, and we're all screwed.
Yes?
I am fucked.
You're
I'm
not
dead.
screwed. Now, I'm going to tell you all something very, very important. No matter what they do, no matter what Luluma's parents say to you, to her, to anybody, do not react, smile and nod, or walk away when it is convenient to do so.
I know. Believe me. I've
If you
worked
are
with them for a
not,
while.
if you're able to not interact with them, don't interact with them because they will pick at you constantly no matter what it is you do, wear, or say.
Boy,
Because they're
I
that kind of
feel
asshole.
Like my job has kind of put me in a unique position to be able to offer interference.
I'm screwed.
Possibly, except you're
You
going
guys
to
may have
also
to-
make them question things to Luluma that she will be very hard pressed to answer.
Well, I mean, well, no, you can just talk about anything that we've seen on.
They're gonna want to
done.
talk about her research notes.
Wait, she's given them her research notes?
No,
their
but she's
research
using
notes
her
were
research
stolen.
notes as a reason to still be here. But they were taken, and that's a problem.
We cannot let them know that they were taken. Absolutely not.
Well, that's actually a good point because I've never even knew they were actually taken. Who took them?
Some bitch named that. We were about to say it at the same time. I stopped myself.
She fucked
I
up.
guess she's been 15 again.
I see.
They're a big problem. Let's just say that. They're not currently
Right,
our
got
problem,
it.
but they're mostly Ryder's problem. But they were
She is the
Hmm.
reason I'm here. Well, me and
Also-
whoever else was from that side.
Also,
Welcome
the
to
biggest problem here is
Ah.
that Lulu's parents are one of our biggest supporters and financiers.
Yeah.
If we piss them off, not only will they cut funding, they'll take their daughter with them. And I can't have Lulu suffer like that.
When are they here?
Yes. When
We
are
have
they
about a
coming?
month.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Okay.
All right, who is good at writing? Because we might be able to bullshit research notes. At least I know Melanie and I can, but we cannot do probably all those research notes in a month.
My biggest issue right now is if they come here to this observatory, they're gonna see that thing and wonder what the fuck that thing is.
The
Yeah.
box.
Don't worry.
Fuck, we
Don't worry.
going to figure that out.
We won't have to explain it because some of us are here to research it.
Exactly, that is why I'm here.
I'm
Like,
here
actually, that is
to
why I'm
research the fucking thing.
Okay. All right.
here.
That's why Lulu brought me here.
Repeatedly.
Well, I mean, if we
So,
Alright,
in any case,
that is hard end. I hope you all enjoyed.
if we use that excuse, we won't be able to actually
I
be
have
able
a
to.
month to count
Probably-
my prayers because I was. Have I mentioned that I was sent here initially as her bodyguard? That's the whole reason that I was here initially.
listen, and I'm glad you're here. Really, I am. Anyway, we are letting those two rest for 3 days so that they could get their heads together for the upcoming shitstorm that is her parents and everything else that comes after.
Okay, well, we might be able to bullshit some. Like, if I get
God, I'm
Melody
so fucking
myself,
hungry.
and like, I would say.
Oh, I wanna eat.
Papers,
Which is
how many
bullshit.
papers were taken?
Food.
Well, yeah, but at
In any
least this
case,
way we have a
we need to
physical
make sure
evidence.
the entire guild is on the same page.
Okay,
Need to have a
first,
nice,
please,
nice
I'm sorry.
powwow
How
before
much,
they show up.
how many pages and books were the research notes?
Well, I don't know. That's the
We
thing.
don't know
You'd have
exactly.
to
There were
talk to
lots.
Lulu.
Alright, I'll talk to Lulu, man. We'll figure that out. And
I
then
mean,
we'll answer
she's
the bullshit
literally
and,
spent
like, pseudo bullshit.
She literally spent a good majority of her like young adult life working on these notes. These are like her magnum opus. So a lot.
We're gonna have to bullshit so fucking hard.
This, I mean, the fact that also we're not gonna. The fact that they're going to have Baba pretend to court her, that's a whole thing.
Pat,
I just
Bob,
know the man. I was
man, I feel.
Well, the only issue is
Also very
I
tired.
know Melody and I would be fine, but we kind of
I'm
like you
tired.
guys.
I'm
No
hungry.
offense.
I think I'm tired because I'm hungry.
Appreciate it.
So, you guys kind
Oh.
of gone and not being paid would mean it's more dangerous for us. Which means we might die, and I don't want that. No. And so,
Yes, living is
keeping
great.
you all here. So yes. So at least you have our support. And the issue
Thank you.
is,
Okay, well, I'm gonna go get a
We
drink
will-
and start mentally preparing myself.
so the question is: are they afraid of her in danger? Is that the biggest? Or
I don't.
why?
If I didn't know, to my understanding from the initial discussions, because I was there when she was initially bringing this up to some of us, they're just
Right.
very overbearing, overprotective, and the fact that they know that they pretty much own and run
Hello,
this
everyone.
whole
I just want to
operation.
let everyone know, in case
Right.
if it wasn't told already, that we have reached 3 minutes past hard end. So go ahead and wrap up whatever y'all's got going on. Thank you so much.
Like
wrapping
to
up.
my understanding, they are those types of parents.
To be fair,
know.
they kind of. It makes sense they would be overbearing. They already lost one of their
True.
children.
Right.
I did not know that part. Okay. Fuck.
That's all I'm going. That's all I'm going to say. That's a personal matter, but that is
So
like
there's no way to change their
why-
minds. Got it.
Yet, no.
This is not gonna go
Anyways.
well. I can tell you that much.
We'll figure it out. We've got a month, anyways. I'm gonna go get a drink. Have a good night.
Okay, we'll need, I think, about 7 people to be able to know how to write well.
Don't ask me. I'm not
to
smart
get
enough for any
ready.
of that shit. I know how to write, but not smart like
happening?
you know.
What?
Y'all.
Luluma's parents are going to be here in a month, and they might pull funding to this entire thing and pull her into herself.
Well, they're
If
funding
things go
their
good,
personal
it's
funding
up.
to the Adventurers Guild?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
The specific one.
What do you mean, this specific one?
Yes, I thought
It's
the
an
Adventurers
entire
Guild was
conjoined
like
organization
an
between
organization
multiple
spanning.
I think they mean this branch.
Yes, this branch.
Okay.
So,
I'm good. It's, I don't know if they want us to do anything.
the whole idea is apparently if they pulled funding, then kind of all of the adventurers will kind of stop getting money, and then people will go elsewhere when nothing's there, and we're still here.
Oh, wait, pull funding. I thought you were saying put in funding. Alright.
No, they're pull funding because they fund the
Alright,
majority of
that's
the
concerning.
funds here. Yes. So pull her and pull their funding. If they think
Subterfuge.
something's wrong, so we're gonna have to pretend everything's okay.
The biggest caveat is her and Baba basically have to act like they're a engaged, practically married couple. That's their whole. If I'm not mistaken, from what you said, that's their whole thing. She needs to have a
Honestly, that's gonna be
super
hilarious
picture.
to watch, but
I feel really bad for Baba. Trust me.
That's kind of fucked.
I
know, every sense of the
yes, yes, their parents are
I-
apparently those types.
Those parents.
airship
even
type
want their money at
parents.
that
Escape
point?
this when we left.
Well, we would have no money.
Can't really be here
You all
without it.
would have no money. We'd be fine.
I
But we
can
like
be
having
here without
adventures
money.
around,
I've
so
been
we
doing
don't
it
have to
for
deal
quite
with
some
whatever comes
time.
out of that. So it kind of just depends on
money.
how everyone feels.
You want to do some hunts?
I'm going
Kinda
back to
matches
Old
the
Dom,
forest.
doing the usual circle. Yeah? You going somewhere?
I mean, I'm
Just
down to
try
clown around somewhere. I don't care.
Find someone else to.
Okay. During the week, I gotta go
Fund
back to
these
Old Dom for
excursions.
training, so I have to make my way down there
But I
eventually.
don't think that's gonna stop me from trying
Yeah.
to
I know how
do
to
what
get
I
there.
do.
I've been there before.
Hmm.
And besides,
guess,
are you two
uh,
even getting commissioned by the Adventurers Guild for any of this?
Oh, we're
You're
we're
doing this
concerned
pretty
for
much
the
for your balls.
yeah, we're concerned for the rest of you because if bad shit comes through the portal, you know, we'd rather not just be two gleaners hanging out here without anyone else.
Yeah.
And also, you're our
that's-
friends, and we'd like you to get paid. That's kind of the more important one. I should have said that one
Payment
first.
has always been secondary.
What class are you? Paladin?
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Yeah, I'm
Spine's
trying
a
to
big
think about
sword,
how
no
much we
shield.
actually got.
Edgy. Passionate?
I don't really pay attention to how much I get paid, just as long as it's
Try to
enough
be.
for repairs and food and board.
Oh, man.
I was about to say, when they called upon us to go fight Titan, that was... I don't even remember them properly paying us. It was like a, hey, you know...
No, it was more of a, hey, we'll give you this if you
The
go
Admiral
deal
would
with
like
it.
to have a word with you and thank you for your service.
Yes.
I guess it's sort of like you were saying earlier about being an adventurer is a lot of looking for work and work looking for you, sort of in this vein.
I don't like the word.
Yes.
Give me the choice.
Oh, good luck.
It's... I don't know. Nothing is ever stable.
Hmm.
They pull funding, then we'll just figure out another way.
Well, I think the bigger problem is it's not so much the money, it's the connections. Because they're obviously very extremely important, big name people, big wigs, and Luluma being their daughter can obviously pull some strings and make some calls and get things that normally would be very hard to get. And if they decide, fuck you guys, we're taking her out, then, you know, we kind of lose those connections and that kind of in on things. That, I think, would be our bigger concern, especially with what we're dealing with right now and the portal.
I mean, I can understand if they take their funding, but I don't understand why they would force her to leave. Like,
As I said, airship parents.
Those kinds of people.
It feels reminiscent of home, where they would kick you
Mhm.
out.
Airship parents.
My dad wants me to go back, but I said, fuck you, Dad. Eat my... Never mind. I didn't say anything like that.
No, it's fair if you did.
I didn't say anything like that. He said, good job, Zeze, by the way.
Well, you ready
I'll
do
have to
some
come.
paperwork for a,
I'll have to come
green
visit him.
chocobo?
I haven't seen him in a bit.
Forgot about that.
He was so cocky, sitting in that chair. Good job,
Eh,
Zeze.
it shouldn't take
like
too
he
long.
won.
Between the
Just
three
say
of us, it wouldn't take too long.
Sounds like an
It's just
overdramatization.
more of the wait would be the longest part.
You should come.
Maybe it's time to go visit.
Is this our
Maybe I
long?
should. I would say
Is it
perhaps
the guy
wait a
or
day or
something
so.
else, or someone
till,
else?
We know for
No,
certain
the
our patient is,
Sure.
crystal.
Yeah.
not.
Oh,
Since
good,
it's
good.
Take your
Fine.
time.
Yes.
Take your time with her.
Alright, let's... Yeah.
But yes, I would be glad to
Yeah,
accompany
she
you
agrees
to go visit
to-
Hart. Or
because
Het,
she's
sorry.
technically holding the creature.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alright.
So If anything, we'll bid you all adieu while we go do paperwork.
Have fun with that.
Yes. Anyways,
Why is there two?
let's go.
Two paperworks.
Anyways,
Two
paperwork.
whole paperworks.
Let's go.
Well,
Okay.
if you're going to stay here, then where are you going?
Oh,
That's
wait, are you
order?
guys going to Limsa to visit my dad at some point?
Well, Asta has a patient to take care of right now, so.
Sometime this week, maybe?
Yeah, I'll probably be in contact.
Okay, then in the meantime, we could go do some jobs. Fuck it, why not? Well, we don't have a healer. We gotta find some random schmuck off the street.
That's fine. I can heal myself just fine. How about you?
No, I rely on others.
Rely on others. That's fine. Just bring a couple potions with you. You'll be alright.
No, I've done that before. We'll find someone, and it's also nice to get to know other healers. You coming?
Yeah, sure.
You just gotta
Yes,
sit here.
I'll tag along. But I'll be with you in a minute. I'll catch up.
Okay. Technically, we have our own heals as paladin, but it's nowhere near what Master does.
Hmm.
I'm just.
Something the matter?
I don't know. Just tired.
Perhaps you should get some rest then.
Yeah, not that kind of tired. Just weary. You know.
Do you wish to speak of it?
A frustration, really.
With?
How can we expect ourselves to help other people if we ourselves are so dysfunctional, frankly? It takes most of what I have just to keep these few adventurers from tearing each other apart sometimes. Not to mention what happened here today. I don't know. Feels like just nothing makes sense anymore. Everything is so... I don't know. It feels like there should be answers for these simple questions. But when I ask them...
It does always seem that way, but it's never quite simple. I can't say that I have an answer for you. Only that... well... we need to keep trying.
I know, it's just... at the end of the day, it's just frustration. Tired of being constantly worried about everyone and everything. There's a soul. Sure you know.
Yes. Yes, I do. But I suppose I'd take a certain amount of... well, a sense of pride in it. Personally. You know, the will to keep going. To keep walking those steps where others don't.
No. It'd just be nice to, For
take
once,
a break.
perhaps feel like we know what we're doing. We can take a
Yes.
break, but I don't think we're going to be allowed to. We tried.
Yes, unfortunately.
And look how poorly that ended.
Quite right.
Nothing can ever just be a simple, I don't know, a break to fucking Costa del Sol.
Oh, don't tell me about that. There I was, looking to rest at the beach, and some fucking worm comes up and swallows me. Ugh.
Yeah. Well. Either way, I appreciate that you're here. And those who at least can keep their heads about them.
I feel like
Except
there are
a little less
bit
worry
more of
for me to
them.
do.
Tova, however silly his, sayings may be,
No matter how much like his father he is.
no matter how much like his father he is still like his father in other respects.
Troublemaker in the moment.
But you can count on him when you need it.
Gods. Oh, what am I gonna say to Matt?
Hello, hi, how have you been? Start small.
I suppose keeping it simple might be the, yeah. Yeah, that's probably it.
The bigger stuff will come over a nice mug of something strong.
Sounds like something fun. Yes. Go and see all his brothers and sisters. It's been a while since I've seen them. I wonder how many are still staying there at the house.
A few of them, last I checked. Some have moved out, but it's been a while since I've been back as well. I think maybe 2, 3 are still living.
Need to do some thinking. Probably get some rest.
Sounds like a good idea.
You should too.
Well, I'm off to follow Tova and his adventures in Uldar and around.
You have to let me know how his training goes and
Oh yes, absolutely.
I suppose if you pick up any jobs you have to let me know how they go.
Yes, I will.
Just to see how he continues to
And I'll let you know via Link
learn and
Pearl
grow.
when I plan on visiting.
Sure. My hope is that they'll be fine here in another day or so. Our biggest concern is the esophagus. If they can't talk, well, there might be some things we can do
they
for
cannot
them.
speak. Right.
Yes, their throat was pretty heavily damaged.
Yeah.
We're hoping perhaps with some time, rest, and recuperation, maybe they'll be able to regain some of that, but the damage was pretty significant.
Right. Well, I wish them a speedy recovery. And with you looking over them, I'm say for certain that they will.
Goodness, you don't have to flatter me so. Thank you.
I think you think too little of your abilities, but yes, please. Think, rest, and see you in a few days. But, you know, Asta, if anything ever weighs on your mind, don't hesitate to come and grab me.
Sure. I'll let you know.
Good. Oh.
That's what friends are for, isn't it?
That is what we are for, yes.
I'm not sleeping next to the Guardian. Not happening.
Maybe I'll ask her some other time. Didn't feel quite right to go pestering her about her other half. But I hope she's alright. Needs to take care of herself more.